I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot, I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
What's up, everybody? How are you? Happy hump day. Or whenever you find this reading is exactly when it's meant to find you. But at the time of recording this, happy hump day. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. What day is it? What day is it? Hey, Joe. What up? How's it going? Hi, Maya. What up? Sunshine. How are you, dear? What up, Cappy Goat? Mod squads, assemble. Remember, before I was a reader and a creator, I was a moderator. So I do understand your struggles and carry your wrenches with pride. You know what I mean? What's up? Glad you guys are here. Okay, there we go. Get the audio set up so we're ready. Hey, Sandra. How's it going? E-Doyle's in the house. Gourmet. I'm snooping on your TikTok. Oh my gosh, it made me hungry. Good looking stuff. Brittany, what in the house? What's up? How's it going, Kate? You know, right? And the way I do the title cards is when I'm like, okay, we're going to do the all signs title cards. I shuffle the deck and the top 3 cards. I pull. I'm like, okay, that's what we're using. I love it. Usually it comes out like Emperor, Empress, like almost every time. And it's so cool how that happens. But yep, you guys ready? We're going to read some cards for everybody. I missed you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of this. And if you're new, I'm Archer. Nice to meet you. You will get used to me. And even if you've been here for a while and have been a part of the fam for a while, I promise you will get used to me eventually. Okay, I grow on you. What up, Shelly? How you guys doing? Marie in the house. Oh my gosh, yeah. By the way, too, definitely check out the Archer Network. If you want to book a personal reading with me, there's an automated booking site, and there's links to Shelly, Monica, Frankie, and Sunshine's there, all the channels and the small digital businesses that the network supports. All right. And all the details are going to be found throughout this whole signs on this awesome little Weather Channel ticker up here. I want to figure out how to put like the Weather Channel elevator music on this thing. Tell me it's not cool though. Just keeps going and going. No, it's like the Energizer Bunny. Oh my gosh. So how you guys been? How are you doing? We're going to take a look at the energies for Mercury retrograde. Happy retrograde. It is a cool retrograde though. Hey, Mercy baby. What up? What up? Miss Rosie, how are you? Hi, Sandy. I'm glad you guys are here. Missed you guys. It's been a minute since we hung out and just did an all sign. So we're going to have a good time. All right. Think about your persons, et cetera, and so forth. Every message that comes out is going to be for the highest and greatest good. But anything that we need to be aware of, I will make sure to let you know. All right. That way you can navigate it with ease, because that's what a tarot reading is for. It's not etched in stone. All right. Even though we use the Bible tarot here and we practice the Bible and we believe, it's still a roadmap. So at any point, like, you can adjust your path if something comes up. So I'm not about to hide it from you. So whatever comes out, don't worry. I'm your ride or die. I got your back, and I'm your crystals. All right. Sandy, Cappy Goat, how's the weather going on down there? How's it in Ohio? How's the weather doing? Nicoline, thanks for sending the rose. Ah, beautiful. Rose banner name would still be just as sweet. I'm glad you guys are here. We're gonna have a good time. All right, let's dig in. I'm ready. I've missed you guys. I just want to read some cards already. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see here. We're gonna grab our banners, settle in, make yourselves comfy, think about your person, and I'll see y'all on the other side. It's one of the biggest reasons why I am Archer. That way I disconnect my personal life from the readings. It lets me keep things clear and safe. And that way it's not a channel that looks like a self-help channel. It's actually a channel that reads the cards the way I was taught many, many moons ago. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for this? Let's get a banner up. Dun, dun. Oh, I just realized I say that all the time. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, is the lighting okay? Just want to check because I left the spotlights. I like the, you know, those lights you buy on Amazon. I left that off. I'm like, let's just like have natural lighting, right? So it's not like I'm in front of like a flashlight, like, right? Does it look okay? We good? Hey, Kara. How's it going, Kara? Oh my gosh, you are right on time, Jacina. Welcome in. Welcome in. Spinny hugs. Hi, lady. All right, so let's see. I need Aries' banner. There we go. We're ready. You ready, White Wings? Rebecca, you guys ready? Casey Musgraves, good afternoon. Good to see you guys. I know it has. I miss you guys, Salazar. It's been like forever. Hey, Sherry. Oh my gosh, thanks for hanging out. Your awesomeness. All right. Okay, let's dig in. TikTok says we're ready. YouTube, Limitless, Gabriella, you guys ready? You guys ready to go for it? Let's do it. All right, starting with Aries, we'll be at, let's do 6:55 for Aries. I kind of dig that timestamp. That's a good start. We'll go from there. Hey, Aries, what up? Thank you very much for being here. Go ahead and think about your person, and let's do this. God, tap me in, tune me into Aries energy, and give me everything you got for Aries' current conditions under Mercury retrograde. Whenever you find this reading, it's meant to find you and add 7 days to it. Okay, here we go. Parameters are set. Let's do this. Give me everything you got for Aries. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll work with it. It's a start. Anyways, over energy is the 8 of Swords. Very much like how I'm feeling about that reference to that old song. I'll work on it. Anyway, so the overall energy I got to apply to every card is the 8 of Swords, about a stuck energy. 2 of Wands to the Sun card says about making the decision to become unstuck. World card, closing a chapter or a cycle, like a mindset. This isn't bad at all. It's the World card and the Sun card. So it's got an optimistic outcome. This is going to be like a good Mercury retrograde for you, Aries. You might be here going, oh God, here we go, retrograde, don't do anything. No, I think it's going to be good for you. Let's confirm. We'll double check. The Queen of Wands, that's you. 3rd time's the charm vibes. Deborah, prophecy, and the leader comes out. The 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy with Phil and the Ethiopian. Names Deborah or Phil may even resonate to you. Mary and Martha show up on Temperance. You got a lot of Sag energy on this one. Sag and Aries so far. The 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. The bond of David and Jonathan come out. Ace of Pentacles enters into the promised land on the 5 of Cups with the prodigal son. Prodigal son does return now. And the Moon card, Pisces energy. Jacob's dreams at Beth will come out on this. So you guys are dreaming about each other. It's not just you having those weird dreams. But that World card on the 8 of Swords, it feels more like giving up a mindset in order to 8 of Wands come your way. Okay? Meanwhile, I really feel like with this Ace of Pentacles kind of being the center of the base cards in the reading, that it's like you're receiving rewards in your career path while they're kind of making the changes that are needed to come in correct for you. Okay? Temperance card. Sagittarius, Capricorn energy on this. You or them could be born on the 8th, the 14th, the 5th or the 1st, 21st, the 2nd, 13th, the 18th, maybe the 31st. So far, looks like repeating 8s. So if you've been noticing repeating 8s, though, showing up or seeing that as a sign, that is a number of abundance that's getting ready to come in. So it's got some good vibes on it. Okay. 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So it's kind of like here, you were thinking that maybe they just moved on or they're just fine without you, Ace of Pentacles, but there's still a bond or a cord or a connection between the two of you guys, okay? Repeating 12s might be showing up, or somebody's a life path number 12, but they know they needed to come in correct for you here. They're just like in a different vibe or an energy where they think you moved on too. So they have had some time to realize you were the one that kind of checked all their boxes, though. I think that's why that 5 of Cups shows up, that they're a little emotional. Okay. So it's kind of like the vibes off of this Scorpio energy shows up too. I really feel like this person has Scorpio in like their big 4, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I usually read for all signs and placements, but this is like really dialing it in on their big 4. Okay. So it's like, I think they know that you saw through their mask and you saw the real person underneath it. They're kind of realizing that behind the scenes. This is the stuff that's going on in their minds. Okay. Pisces energy on this. Let me get a little bit more, because the 8 of Wands says there's still forward movement in this. 5 of Swords. Oh, so they're working on getting over those 5 stages of grief. With the Chariot, they're going to do it. 9 of Pentacles. They're lying. What do you mean, Archer? I mean, 9 of Pentacles. They're in single status. Oh, so one of their 7 of Cups, 7 deadliest sins that they had to work to overcome could be trying to make you jealous. They're could be dealing with a fire sign because their pants are on fire. They're lying. And I'm only giggling because it's not as bad of a lie as you might think it is. That's the thing. You're like, oh no, they're lying. They're hiding that they're with somebody or cheating on me. No, 9 of Pentacles. You know how they said they needed time and space to figure things out? They weren't lying about that part. They're really hyper independent, Aries, right? Like they could, it's like that scene in Family Guy when like Stewie's got the glass in his forehead and he's like, should I pull it out or leave it back in? Should I pull it out? Right. But like your person you're like, hey, could I help you pull that glass out of your forehead? And they're like, no, I'll be fine. I'm okay. I got this. Right. 9 of Pentacles to the Chariot. Cancer Virgo energy on this is like how closed off they are. They're isolating, right? Virgo and Cancer, those are both some pretty thick shells to get through. So I think some of their stubbornness kind of overcame them too. It's like they don't care what people think. They're going to try to figure out a way to reach out, because the Emperor, which is your major arcana, is who drives this Chariot into any kind of a battle or an obstacle that they can overcome and power through. Some of you guys might even live at a distance, or it's like a digital connection, okay, like an online long distance relationship type thing. The water sign energy is pretty strong right now too, so that means there's a lot of emotions as we go into retrograde. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, which is who rules over the emotions. That 5 of Cups shows that they're seeing your glow up, so they are kind of like digitally watching you online somehow, or some of you guys might be in the public eye somehow too. 7 of Pentacles, believe it or not, they're nurturing themselves. Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, because they choose to want to fix things with you. So why the 5 of Cups? World card. Oh, well, yeah, you're Aries. Okay, no harm, no foul. It's a judgment-free zone here. They think you're done. They think you are like done, gone by. See you, have a good one. No, thank you very much. No bueno. And now they're like, oh God, I chose Aries too late. Okay. Strong Scorpio energy on this reading too. So I'm even pulling fixed sign vibes. Kind of like, yeah, it could be like, it's like the Leo, the Aquarius, the Taurus, or the Scorpio in their chart. Has them realizing they might have stubborn too long on this one. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. See that now the energy is like all about like closed off and protecting what's behind that pentacle, which is protecting their heart. Okay. Give me a little bit more on this. King of Pentacles. Virgo. King of Swords is Gemini, strength card for Leo. Oh, so while they're like on their own, self-isolating type of a thing, they're realizing on the King of Pentacles that they acted very immaturely with their words, okay? So it's like if you think back to the things that they said, you know exactly what their ex did to them before meeting you, okay? It's a trauma response. The way they projected everything out onto you, the way they put an end to this, or the way that they put a pause to this, lets you know how they were treated, because it's how they were trained or programmed to react, right? Oh, thanks, Joseph. You were the bomb. Thanks, Joseph. But this Leo energy, now Daniel in Lion's Den, that story may resonate, because Daniel did make it through it and come out of this. So it's kind of like, just as you're unsticking yourself and like getting past the initial hurts, they're catching feelings for you with all that water energy on the table. Oh, wow. Their whole chart's like going all over the board for you. Strong Leo energy just showed up on this too. So they got a lot of fixed energy in their chart. But that World card shows like being able to work through and overcome that. I dig this because the Queen of Swords is Abigail, the Peacemaker. Hi, Caitlin. What up, doll? How are you? And the Page of Cups, they kind of, they want peace. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see where we go with this. Strong Leo energy, you like a lot of mutable and fixed energy. So you got a lot of like, I'm feeling like the Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius vibes, the Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius vibes. All right. And the repeating 7, something about July 7th may resonate, or somebody's a life path 7 or born on the 7th. The 9th is here, the 29th, maybe the 19th or the 10th. The 8th, the 28th, the 18th, 14th is still showing up, and the 31st or the 13th comes out along with the 15th. Okay. I do see a lot of 5s too, and 5s in the Bible that's like the number of grace. Well, who wants to give who grace on this part though? 3 of Wands. It's the distance with the Page of Cups that makes them reach out to overcome some of the feelings that got in the way of this with the 7 of Swords. Told you. You did figure out their lies on this. Page of Cups to the 3 of Wands. So the thing on this is like the complete opposite of how they were before. They're now in a point where they're wanting you like more than usual. Complete opposite spin flip, right? King of Swords. They realize how like they put their foot in their mouth. Okay, and then that's what's got them doubling back during the retrograde on this one, because now they've caught feelings that were the complete opposite of the feelings they had before. Like, you know how they never took responsibility for anything and like would just King of Swords pass the blame over onto you? That stuff's all the stuff that had to stop. So that's the stuff they've been working on with the World card, closing that cycle, which it's kind of like they've been humbled by someone since you two last spoke. There's a lot of cards of communication there on the table. So someone in their life has like kind of taught them how to come out of this 5 of Cups stage, okay? And start looking in like learning to take accountability for their actions. I think for some of you guys, it's like there's a conversation between the two of you guys getting ready to come in, Cancer, Sagittarius energy, that's going to be like a FaceTime or a phone call. I think it's, or a voicemail. I think it's like more than just the usual, okay? It's not just a, hey, or I miss you text, right? They're just scared you don't care, all right? They are like, your cutoff game's on point right now, right? He's like, you snowplowed this, 5 of Swords, all right? But I do see on this one, they're so close to pressing send here with these 2 cards of forward momentum that I think it's like they overcome some overwhelming energies, and then the anxiety of trying to wish out and reach out for the stuff they said to you, it overcomes it and it outweighs it where they want to try to make peace with you, all right? They do feel bad about the breadcrumbing too, by the way. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's the text with the Emperor, and the Emperor's, look, they showed up. The Emperor drove the chariot. Some of you guys, they might even actually travel to come and see you. Oh, wow, that's neat. I love it for you. Aries, I hope this helps, all right? And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else we got to offer here, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description or what's pinned in the bio down there. And until next we meet, I'll see you then, all right? But until then, thanks, Aries. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Oh my goodness, thanks, Sandy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Spinny hugs. Oh, Kendra, sending some prayers. Sending prayers. Prayers and spinny hugs. Totally. All right, let's see. Next up, let's move over to there we go. Thank you much. Next up will be Taurus. And thank you guys for being here and tapping the screen, hitting the like, sharing it, just help getting us out into them interwebs. It means the world to me. Thank you. And remember, interact, hang out down in the chat, down in the comment section. All right, treat it like Facebook. Interact, reply to each other, have a good time. Okay. Next up will be Taurus. Ready, Janet? Sandy, you ready? Rohama, you ready? Melissa, Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, are you ready? Okay, French is at the ready. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Nona. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, welcome. Caitlin, you're funny. Okay, Taurus. You know what? Yeah. Dude, my eyes locked on the Rockstar deck. This was that gift from Sunshine when she came up here to help out with Mama T. Okay. Taurus, let's put you at 1944. Yeah, let's do 1944. I kind of like that one. I don't know why, but I like it. What up, Taurus? How are you? Thanks for being here. All right, Taurus, think about your person, and let's do this. God, tap me in. Tune me into Taurus's energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got. This Mercury retrograde for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Well, I'm humming, so it's not bad. Yeah, I'm humming. Five of Wands. Ooh, somebody's learned their lesson. In the Eight of Swords. And they haven't told you about it yet? Four of Swords, Two of Cups. Oh, the timing. Ace of Cups. They think they waited too long to fix this or something. Okay, I'll find out. Let's get details. You ready? All right. 2 shuffles. Let's deal. 1 and 2. Whoa, stay there. Let's love this deck for the terrifically triumphant, tenacious Taurians. Toro. Woo! I don't know why I keep doing that ooh thing, but 10 of Cups. See, it is better than you're expecting it to be. This is kind of cool. Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, it's getting better all the time. Hold on. Knight of Swords. Exactly as God planned on this. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. 2 of Cups. There's that 2 of Cups back. It's like something cycles back around, but it's like right timing, or the right person got their act together and it's become. Okay, hold on. I need more cards. It's like the message keeps like coming in and out. It's weird. Okay, Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands, Virgo, Aries energy. So this does show that some of you guys are dealing with your twin flame, but there's rewards from the twin flame journey in the 3 of Pentacles. Your guardian angels are looking out for you like Run DMC. Anyways, this person thinks you're really loyal. I was just drawn over here to trigger to Willie Nelson's guitar on the 8 of Pentacles. And bless that guitar's heart. That thing should have been retired ages ago, but that's like Butch and Sundance. All right, so meeting, you got them to do some work on themselves. Knight of Wands. Oop, they got their mindset on you. The Star card. I love this one. This is Purple Rain. As soon as this comes out, I hear the opening guitars, just those opening licks of Purple Rain. Queen of Cups. Now, the only reason I say on the Queen of Cups is that's your person's feelings when they realize they're in love with you. And with the 8 of Cups, they're like, oh God, did I walk away from this too soon? And 9 of Swords. And they don't know what to say, so they're still like, right? What's up, Divine Empath? Hi. Okay, we got Pisces and Cancer energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, more Libra. There's a lot of Libra. Virgo, Aries, and Capricorn. Some of you guys, your person are born on the 9th or the 3rd, 4th, the 8th. Seeing repeating 4s, that's a thing going on. And the repeating 3s too. I'm just telling you what I feel like I'm drawn into. And something about April 19th is a date that resonates. It's like you're feeling like you're free of something, right? Look at Lenny Kravitz on that 4 of Wands, okay? It's like you're free of something. You're feeling like you've given them enough chances, maybe, and they never even acted like it fazed them during this whole thing, right? It's like, come on, show a little bit of emotions, give us something to go on, and they were like wallpaper. This person was so tapped in that they were like tuned out, right? They weren't very into like their emotional side of things. It's like maybe they could have at least showed they cared somehow or something, right? And then like as you learn your own self-worth, you're feeling like you know better, but they should know better. Oh, no wonder this could be a confusing type of a thing if I asked you about it. And you'd be like, Archer, it's kind of complicated. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, strong air energy. So yeah, that's like up in your head, up in your thoughts about things, right? The stuff that keeps you up at night because you can't calm your brain, and then you wind up desk scrolling on TikTok till like 2 a.m., right? That's kind of like the vibes they're in right now. Because in the Ace of Pentacles being an overall energy with the 10 of Cups, it's like they're trying to figure out how to bring this 10 of Cups dreams into reality. And the Knight of Swords says God making moves to try to get them in motion. Ace of Cups. See, so they know what they want. All right, we get a couple cards on the top row with the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Justice card. Libra, Aries, Virgo energy. Definitely some guys are dealing with your twin flame, or at least y'all are on the twin flame journey, right? 6 of Pentacles, Dolly's World, nice. Oh, breadcrumbing. King of Swords, Page of Cups into the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, 1 minute they're all in, Page of Cups. 1 minute they're all out, right? King of Swords, Page of Cups. It might even have some of you guys being like, why did I go in this direction? Like, this might only be to like 4 to 6% of you guys, Taurus. But there's like a small group of you guys that are like, why did I pick this direction? I had this really great opportunity over here back when I met this person, and I went this route, and this is why, you know, specific. Capricorn and Libra energy factors into that a little bit though. Okay. It's like, as you're learning your own self-worth and you're feeling like that you do know better, you're right. It's like did someone send an ultimatum text that went like unanswered? And so like you guys just walked away from each other, but yet you're still totally checking on each other or checking each other out. I'm done with Taurus. I don't need Taurus at all anymore. Yeah, I'm done with Crosswatcher too. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Even in silence, you guys mirror. I'm only giggling because it's kind of cool. And I know this is your frustrating problems because you're the one that's experiencing this. But for me, looking at it like a Hierophant type of view, I'm like, they still love each other. This is weird, you know? All right. Gemini energy on that. Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces, maybe Virgo vibes too. Thank you. Fool card. Ooh, Aries showed up. So there is something getting ready to take start on here. So this retrograde gets something back into action. It's kind of like, oh, so neither of you guys actually know if there's a way to get past all this. And that's why you guys are just doing you because you don't want to do anything foolish or stupid or whatever. Insert describing word there, adjective. Is somebody a teacher? Because that's actually really specific. 3 of Wands. Okay, the Strength card. I do like that there's a lot of major arcana here, though. This retrograde's really got them reflective. Ooh, Chariot showed up, too. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Cusper vibe on this, or they got some strong Cancer, Leo in the chart. And something really strong about Prince is coming out in this reading. Or somebody's a musician or entertainer or something. And Prince was pretty cool because he did everything himself. But maybe some of you guys, that's what it was. You're doing everything yourself, plus taking care of this. And like, why did everything go this way? This is not what I thought it was going to be. And the star card at page 1, some of you guys might even be a little nervous or being like, oh God, Archer, am I going to Mercury retrograde? And it's like, well, this retrograde is a little different now that we're in the year of the fire horse. So so all of us on this planet are looking inward about like, God, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? And it's got us into that point, all right, before action gets taken with the Fool card. So even the way you're feeling, no, it took 2 to make an argument. It took 2 to fix the argument. You know what I mean? That's why you guys are still in a mirroring stage. So it's like you feel like you gave them enough time and you're walking away is what triggered the reset within their nervous system. Okay. Sagittarius energy on that, Aquarius. Scorpio is still pretty strong too. And a lot of Capricorn vibes. All right. But then Libra energy is here too. So you've got all the cardinal signs showing up. Strong Libra, then Cancer, Aries, Capricorn. There's a lot of Leo too hanging out here and heavy on the Scorpio. Ace of Swords to the Tower card. It's like you want to talk, or they do. Almost like you both want to close that chapter of that cycle in order to Ace of Cups start fresh in a more mature vibe with the Emperor. So you are aware that this is a divine counterpart. But they're just so Knight of Pentacles, right? Oh, so the thing on this is with you triggering the reset in their nervous system, Ace of Swords, that's what's causing them to go into a regretful stage on like letting their avoidance side show. And so it's like you knew where this was going, or like you knew the cycle was going to repeat or happen exactly as you thought it did. And that's why you're wondering like why it went this way. This retrograde brings the clarity in on that with the star card. That's Aquarius energy. And so it's kind of like, so what it was that it activated a balancing in their systems. All right, their nervous system. Justice card on this. All right, Libra energy on this, which you remember you and Libra share the Empress card, and here's the Emperor card over here. Strong Libra energy entered the chat. But the Justice card talks about balancing the emotional and the logic side of the brains, right? The left and right brain, or the masculine and feminine energies in the chart, right? So all the parts of the chart are firing precisely, right? It's a big awakening. So you activated this balancing, this calming of their nervous system while they were going through all of this stuff. And in the results of that, because remember, Libra energy, it's not just a little hammer. That's a cardinal sign. All right. That's like Libra carries Thor's hammer, right? Try to pick that up. So that means it was a lot. Right, Kate? But this whole thing that they're going through was needed to clear like the unwanted energy out of the way so that you two can finally be together. Okay, Ace of Cups. It's a fresh start, new program, new mindset. Some of you guys keep avoiding that update thing on your iPhone. Eventually, you're gonna have to, but I do see it there. All right. Capricorn energy is strong. The cardinal signs are really strong on this. Okay, so wherever they got cardinal in their chart, or you're dealing with one, it's activating during this retrograde. All right, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries energy. Aquarius and Leo's here. Then you've got Gemini and Taurus. Oh yeah, it could be another Taurus. The Aries energy is strong on this. Sagittarius is here, and Pisces. All right. So I do hope that helps. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel's got to offer, just scan the QR code, Taurus, or use the link that's pinned in the bio or down in the description box to take you to the link tree. Otherwise, until when next we meet, I will see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Taurus. You knew that, though. I'm a Cancer sun. Supposedly Cancer and Taurus go together like peanut butter jelly. So, like, we're cool. All right. Let's keep rolling. Keep them rolling. I left Oklahoma Friday. Why do all tarot readers sing? Did we all secretly want to be like musicians or rock stars or something? To everyone in the chat, tap the screen. Love that like. And thank you for hyping and liking the readings. It means the world to me. Just being here and being part of the fam's cool. All right. Here we go. Oh, hold on. We're going to the Gatorade for a second. I mean, after all, Mercury is in Gatorade, so we better just keep going here. Sorry, I know it sounds like weird ASMR on the microphone. My bad. Hold on. Okay. We're good. Carry on. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. This one, okay. We're going to use the Archer deck. There we go. Perfect. All right, Gemini, let's put you at 3211. So what's up, Gemini? How are you doing? I've missed you. Thanks for being here, being a part of this. I love reading for you, Gemini, because you're the one that never needs Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. You're always like, Archer, I'm an air sign. Just give it to me straight. I can handle it. And that's what I love about you. My Gemini, Mars, and Mercury always approves these messages. So think about your person, and let's see what we got for you, Gemini. Here we go. What do we have for Gemini? Everything you got, this Mercury retrograde for Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? Hey, Brandy. How you been? What's up? Hi, Taylor. 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Oh, similar to the Taurus vibes, I was humming. I think that means good vibes. That's cool. I'm not being like, uh-oh. It's not like the Jaws theme. It's cool. Okay, let's find out. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Anyways, over energy, we have the King of Pentacles, Virgo vibes. This Mercury retrograde might have you feeling a little Virgo-ish lately. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. Oh, you guys do share Mercury. You guys got to co-parent that planet because there was only like, what, 7 planets back then, and they had 12 signs. They're like, you guys pair up. You guys are buddies for this journey. And oh, that's cool. It's like field trip, or I don't know why, but I just saw the Magic School Bus. Remember that thing? That was a memory. I don't know what that's a sign of. King of Pentacles, the Sun card, the 6 of Swords, into the 4 of Wands, twin flame energy. And I am being told there is something in the Taurus reading for you because they got the 4 of Wands. So some of you guys are on the twin flame journey, but there might be something to discover in the Taurus reading. Don't have to be dealing with the Taurus, but it might help. Anyways, Ace of Wands. Oh wow, they still like you. This is just getting started, Gemini. There's still a spark here. The Hierophant. I just got chills. Dude, do that. Did I not just mention something in the Taurus reading, possibly? Even God's like, what Archer said, Taurus reading, Hierophant. Artist formerly known as the High Priest. Oh, something about Prince may resonate. King of Swords. That's your energy. The Emperor. And I'm not saying that you're the King of Swords. It's a Gemini card. That's all. The Kings are mutable energy. I'm not calling, even my female Gemini's not calling you a King of Swords. It's just assigned to Gemini in the tarot. The Moon card on the Emperor, Pisces, Aries energy. I do feel some neat cusper vibes off of this. Sagittarius on the 8 of Wands. The Magician, the Chariot. Oh, I don't know why we did 9 cards. Okay, now we're going into 9 cards, Brad. I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm just the speaker box. Tower card on the Chariot. You guys have made it through the worst of this. I like this. You made it through the eye of the hurricane, and you're in more of a clearer stage. So it's almost, Ooh, this is kind of cool. I do see in a way that you guys are somehow clearing some generational curses that have been in your family line for a while. That could lead to major changes. No wonder it feels like a tower card. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we got here. Give me 1 minute. I got to check on something. I'm going to be right back, guys. We're going to put a hold on this. I'm going to put a brief intermission on it. I'll be right back, you guys. Let's see what we got here. Do, 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 do. Okay, thank you guys for hanging in there. Oh my goodness, that phone call is one I've been waiting about 2 days for to hear on. We have good news and all is well and prayers being answered, and it happened during Gemini. We got Mama T we've been waiting for. It's been very private on some test results to get her cleared for a couple things, and the tests all came back positive and clear. There are no signs of any traces of any cancer looking for her anywhere. Twice in Mama T's life, she has beaten cancer. And she never laid a hand on me once. I was actually a really good kid and had a really good mom. But power of prayer, y'all. Mel, all is well. It's beautiful vibes. And I'm prepped for everything to take care of going forward. And oh my gosh. Y'all, life's getting back to normal. And it happened during Mercury retrograde. Told you guys this is a good Mercury retrograde. I told you, and it happened during Gemini. I'm not even readjusting the timestamps. I'm not restarting the reading. I'm connecting back into this energy. This is too good of a reading to put away. All right? Big time confirmations, Gemini. Y'all gonna be talking to someone, and it's good stuff. So you can actually put some of the anxieties to rest. I love this. There's a reason everything happens in a divine time for a reason, and it happened during Gemini. So let's do this. Let's connect back in, because we're at a point of, like I just said, you were clearing generational curses with that Hierophant. The Taurus vibe showed back up. Oh my gosh, this is epic. All right, connect me back into the reading. Let's see what we've got on this. All right, here we go, Gem. If you want to pop an extra timestamp, Mel, you can, but I just want it all to be in as part of Gemini's reading. I think it's beautiful. All right, the Queen of Cups. I know, right? Okay, the Justice card, the Star card, the Seven of Cups, into the Four of Swords. Gemini, whichever one of the 7 deadly sins was their indulgement, they're overcoming it, okay? So while you've been working on clearing those generational curses that has like plagued your family line for a while, then you've got like, maybe it's the thing like they're overcoming, like how everybody's friends, families, and opinions were getting in the way on this one. Like the whole peanut gallery got to be a thing about this, right? And so it's kind of like it got to the point that everybody's opinions on this were getting way out of hand, and that's kind of what led you guys to where you two are now, right? Too many people got involved and too many opinions got in. And before you knew it, 7 of Cups, things were all over the place. Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius energy on that. Libra and Taurus, okay? When Libra and Taurus vibes, when these two come together, that makes the Empress energy. That's all receiving, okay? That's a high level. So this is a deep soul connection on this. I dig this. So, and look at all the obstacles and things that get in the way, like how we had the phone call that held up your reading, right? But then in the outcome of that anxious, in that pause, in the silence, listening to my corny elevator music, the results were worth the wait. Star card, some divine guidance comes in on this. This is major shifts, Gemini. So they're watching you from a fake account. Oh, because they're sussing you out and trying to figure out a way to approach you. Leo energy, they're curious. They're a curious little kitty. Doesn't have to be a Leo, but it helps. But wherever the Leo is in their chart, it's got them kind of focused on you. Emperor cards here too. See, they had to come together to get into the Empress energy, be ready for your Emperor energy. And no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energies. Aries vibes on this. Pisces and Sagittarius as well. Some of you guys are seeing repeating 4s and 8s too. But that 4 of Swords talks about the pause and that silence and the anxieties that are built in it just before the 6 of Wands. Told you it comes out just like what we saw in the phone call. It comes out so much better than expected. Okay? So whatever distraction they picked when trying to move on, it did not work. Because they tried turning the person into you. I'm only giggling because they did. Okay? 5 of Cups, it did not work. So let me see what's going on in this part here, because it didn't work out. And then so it's like the cycle repeated, almost just like you knew it would in a way. But let's see where it goes. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands that comes out as a 10 of Wands. I felt the 7 off of that. There's something about July 10th resonates, or you or your person are born on the 7th or the 10th. The Hermit card, I said at the beginning, told you I was still connected to the energy, because I said this retrograde's got you feeling a little Virgo-ish. Maybe you're being a little like nervous or overcritical of yourself. Almost like taking the blame for it, but you've taken the blame for things for so long that you're like 10 of Wands, I can't do that anymore, right? You want to get back to a time that you felt confident and strong and happy, and the plagues of life hadn't been here, even the ones that they'd put on you. 2 of Pentacles. The indecisiveness became a lot to deal with. So they're realizing on the 2 of Pentacles, they actually had what they wanted the entire time with the Hermit card, Virgo energy. They just weren't consistent before. Like, no matter how much or how many times you tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, it never worked out, right? They always let you down. I'll change. And then it happened again. But that 4 of Swords, that's like that self-isolation that they've been put into, it's allowing to see things from a different perspective. And the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy, strong Aquarius. So the fixed energy is coming out too. It could be a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Virgo's pretty strong. Cancer's here. Scorpio, Aries energy. And look, even the Magician is out. You and Virgo share that card. Total Virgo vibes. 5 of Wands, there's Leo. Ace of Cups, there's Cancer. Queen of Wands, there's Aries. That Ace of Cups is a reboot on this one. So, they're sitting with themselves, and their 5 of Wands regrets. They regret running because the one thing they did tell you the truth on, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. If you guys had gone further with this before, the Tower card would have happened sooner, type of a vibe, right? However, 6 of Swords, which talks about seeing things in a different perspective, rolling with the flows of the energies, it's like that it's coming to this point that they regret this. And they've been doing their best to appear happy, like on their posts or on their social media, when behind the scenes in the silence, you're all they think about now. So you totally left an impact on them. Let me get a little bit more on this. The mutual energy is coming out pretty strong here. Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Some of you guys could be born on the 1st or the 19th. Repeating 1s, repeating 9s. Maybe the 29th, the 1st or the 11th, the 17th. Maybe even the 5th or the 15th comes out along with the 3rd, the 6th, and the 1st. Did I say the 1st already? I don't know, but I felt it again. I don't know why, I just felt Aries energy. Wheel of Fortune, nice. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. So this energy is about clearing those obstacles that got in the way of the passions, the intensity. In order, I told you they were watching you from a fake account. Look. Holding the camera and being like, look at Gemini. Did you see Gemini? Yeah. And that's what's choosing them on the Wheel of Fortune to come back around again for this with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's kind of like they discovered that you're their safe place, right? So like you're where they want to be. You're actually going to be shocked by the humbling and the end of like the 7 of Cups, the little petty jealousy, emotional games that were being played. And it's like actually becoming the partner that you want them to be. I kind of dig that. This retrograde works out so much better than expected. I hope that helps, Gemini. Gemini, thank you for your prayers and the help. God is good. All right. Remember, when your person gets on your mind, pray for them. Stuff works out so much better than expected. All right. Gemini, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code, check out the link that's pinned in my bio or down in the description in the comments. And thank you for hyping, liking the reading, sharing it, and helping us to grow. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, Gemini, I shall see you then. All right. Till then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. You know you totally rock, Gemini. It's cool. They're all jealous of you. It's crazy. You know, right? Don't worry, we're on the same team. It's cool. All right. Love you, Gem. That reminds me, I gotta go check out Christina over at Spiritually Fit Tarot, see what she's been doing. She's awesome. She's awesome. Okay. Hey, Jojo. Dude, that's another awesome Gemini. I gotta see what Mojo's Tarot been up to in a minute. Haven't seen Jojo in a minute. Oh my gosh, I gotta get caught up on things. I've been a busy bee. Speaking of busy bees, let's get on to Cancer. Give it up for the cardinal water sign in the house. All right, let's see. We're rolling with it. See, this is a live stream. We're not cutting, we're not editing. Gemini, it's all there. All right, Cancer, you're gonna be next. What do we want to use for you, Cancer? Let's go with this one. I want to use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. If y'all do want any of the decks that I use on the channel, the links are all down in the description box. All right, I got it all copy pasted and perfect for you to take you right to Amazon. But all right, Cancer. Hi, Punky Brewster. I missed you. What's up, Soleil Moonfry? Spinny hugs. How you been? Limitless. Hey, what's up, sweet Caroline? Bum bum bum. Oh my gosh. All right, Cancer. Flood that chat. Let's see some crab emojis. Let's see some butter emojis. Remember, hashtag Crab Lives Matter. Right? Right, Mystic? All right, let's go for it. You ready? All right, Cancer, think about your person. Did we give you a timestamp? If we didn't, you're at 55. Let's do 55:11. All right. Hi, Cancer. What's up? All right. Think about your person, Cancer. God, tap me in, tune me into Cancer's energy, and give me everything you got for the cardinal water sign. What do we have? Oh, I got the TikTok puzzle piece, Cancer. That means your person is putting a few puzzle pieces together just like that in order to be ready for you. All right. And you thought this was over. Why am I talking like I'm that? I don't know. All right. Let's see. Cancer. Ooh, hold on. This one wanted to, the tower just wanted to pop. It tells me you have already been through this. This is the thing that's the heaviest on your guys' minds. All right. Scorpio Aries energy on that. Oh, King of Pentacles, though. This shows the tower results in some emotional maturity coming in, and the Hierophant brings you guys back together. So there is a union still in the energy of the cards, where you're dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, a Scorpio, Aries, or another Cancer for some of you guys. 3 of Cups of the Death card. This relationship transforms into a 3 of Cups marriage that both of you guys have only dreamt about. Hangman, Pisces energy. All right, we're tuned in. Let's do this, Cancer. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Still humming. That's still good vibes. Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Let's go. Page of Swords is the overall energy. This has Gemini vibes off it because I pulled 2 energies off of this card, duality. 1, all the energies on this are all about lessons being learned. So you guys are both going through learning lessons. However, you're both also spying on each other. Right. Oh, I'm not talking to Cancer anymore. I don't talk to Cancer. Screw Cancer. I don't talk to Crosswatcher anymore. Screw that. And then, what are they up to? And then they're over here. What's Cancer up to? Eight of Cups. Oh no, I got my back turned like Paul McCartney on the Sgt. Pepper album cover. But then on the other side of this, they're on their phone. Let's see where this goes. Melissa Justice, darling, thank you. You are so generous. Spinny hugs, girl. Oh my God, thank you. Cancer, this reading is sponsored by Melissa Justice. Let's go. That's Libra energy. And Libra don't just have a regular hammer. Libra's like Thor's hammer. Okay, Six of Wands, nice. The Knight of Swords. King of Cups, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups. Oh, we're going in the night card spreads. Okay, that's cool. The High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Page of Swords, overall energy. Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Leo, and Scorpio, more Pisces. Also Aquarius. Now, here's the neat thing on this one, because you see how this on the Queen of Swords, how it's like, see how she's a lab tech or a pharmacy tech, maybe somebody here your person is, or in the medical field, but there's also the Six of Wands, okay? I was drawn to these two cards together. They connected, kind of much like you and your person do all the time. But anyways, the thing about this is that it's like your money, your career path, it starts growing. It starts looking up more, and it goes into a different direction. So it's kind of like you start receiving growth in your career and your finances while they're paying off some karmic debt on their side. Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups represents the 7 deadly sins, all right? One of which got to your person a bit. And the Knight of Swords says that God's having to do a little bit of work on this, right? So it's like they needed to clear off some generational karma and some stuff that they'd been through before they even met you, right? That's the stuff that kind of got into this relationship. Then meanwhile, over here, you wind up going in that direction. And like, even for those of you that are like, maybe you own your own business or you're into investing or real estate or stock market, something like that, it's like there's a nice Six of Wands uptick in your income as a bit of a reward for what this person put you through. I hope that makes sense. Let me see more up here, because this is like the overall down here, which does talk about thinking outside the box and opening themselves up, getting out from behind that fourth pentacle. Hey, AE, what up, Angel Eyes? The High Priestess does show that you do not suspect what's going to happen on this. And it's like you're fearing the worst and the best is the outcome. Just so you know, all right? Maybe that helps relieve some of the anxiety. Okay, now let's see what's up here. Could be done with a Leo. Aquarius is here, then you got Libra. The Pisces energy is still pretty strong too, so Scorpio. The Aquarius Pisces energy is kind of hitting too. All right, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands. Oh, see, I told you your person, I got chills. I told you your person was working to pay off some generational karmic debt stuff, right? Look at the kids on there. For some of you guys, there might be kids involved. But in the Ten of Wands, the Devil card, look at how their addictions and their obsessions in that have overcome them. In the Ten of Wands, they can't keep up. You know what I mean? So the thing on this is that they're experiencing a bit of a tower moment on their side, Capricorn and Sagittarius energy. And like, it's like the lies that they told and their betrayals are all starting to like catch up to them at the same time. You or them could be born on the 10th, the 6th for some of you guys, the 16th, maybe even the 7th, the 17th or 27th comes out. The 12th is here, 10th and the 4th. All right, let me get some more on the Six of Swords, because it's almost like we're up at this point right here, okay? Because it's kind of like they know they've shattered your trust. Gemini, Virgo energy on this one. And maybe that King of Cups, you're trying to figure out how do they do it, right? Judgment cards. See, Hanged Man. In the silence, Judgment, Hanged Man, Lover's card, they're judging themselves. Look at that. In the Page of Cups. So it's kind of like, see how they want to come your way with a love offer? Nine of Cups, they do still see you as a bit of a blessing in their life, and they wish they'd close this cycle out a little sooner. World card to the Ten of Swords. But even with this Hermit card on this one, it's like, look at the stuff that gets to their head now as they're thinking about how this could have been like more of a long-term thing if they hadn't have been so like fake, you know? They never really let you in, did they? So while all these lies and betrayals are catching up to them at the same time, they're quietly behind the scenes sitting with a little bit of their own regret for like what they did to you and what they said about you. deep down inside, they know, you know. And when you got this much major arcana coming out, even with a devil card here, I mean, that's major shifts you guys are going through. These major arcanas represent major shifts, right? Where they beat out this energy with the judgment card so they can overcome it. They are using this retrograde to look inward on themselves, all right? So it's kind of like the devil had them and the devil made their choice for them, whatever the vice, the addiction, or the overwhelming thoughts were, right? On those vibes on this, that's what had to be worked on to overcome with these major changes. Gemini, Virgo, Pisces energy. So you guys are still having dreams about each other. And those of you that don't remember your dreams, you're totally having dreams. Just so you know. All right. The deep vibes on this, so that Hermit card, like somebody here might even have a dog. I was drawn to the dog really quick, and the repeating ones or 111 could be something that's like following you around to let you know things are syncing up for the blessings to come in. I want more on all this major arcana. Hold on a sec. Let me see what's up with this. Lovers, the Hangman, the Hermit, the Judgment card, the Devil. Okay, let's see what we got on this. Ace of Swords. The shifts are what leads them to reaching out. Queen of Cups. And the Tower card. I told you. Tower card on the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Aries energy on this. So it's like the devil that had them, that made the choice for them. They're now trying to get out of the choice they had made, which they wish they hadn't made, which is the results of the Tower card they're going through, because they had to go through this to realize they're in love with you. Like real love. They've never experienced the real love. And the last time they had experienced real love, their heart got ripped out and thrown in the blender. And then they did unto you what was done unto them without realizing that they had become an avoidant overnight type of a thing. And this is the energies that meeting you triggered and activated all these major arcana shifts and their changes. Okay? That leads to the 10 of Cups. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel. Anyways, 3 of Wands. Some of you guys could be at a distance right now. All right? Yes. It's either the distance, or with the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, it's the age difference or the barriers, maybe difference in beliefs or upbringings or something. Because the 3 of Swords says that the differences were the things that got in the way of this. All right. It's like, so they're trying to get out of a choice they wish they hadn't made, but they have to experience this pain and this stuck feeling in order to understand what they did to you. Okay. So the results of experiencing this lead them to a glow up. Yeah. But the glow ups is making them know they want you, but at the moment their hands are tied. What can they do? But they're trying to figure out what they can do. And you know your person, right? 3 of Swords on the 10 of Cups. It's like they self-destructed this, self-sabotaged it, and they shot themselves in the foot on the 3 of Cups, right? 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Repeating 3s might mean something to you, or if you haven't started seeing repeating 3s, you're gonna. But it's synchronizing and coming together. It's a little bit of harmony and balance that comes in on it too. So let's see where this goes. Whoa. Come here. 5 of Swords, the Magician, and the 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. They have to go through this in order to heal through their 5 stages of grief that they took out and projected out onto you. And in the end results, they put that part of their life behind them, and the 8 of Wands move in and come your way with the Knight of Cups offer. Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo energy. Ooh, Capricorn too. Okay? Some of you guys, either you or them could be born on the 8th, the 18th, or 28th, or the repeating 8s and the 3s are coming in. Some of you guys are just seeing tons of repeating numbers and it's driving you crazy. But it's just letting you know a lot of stuff is syncing up. So while they're still working to try to get out of this choice they wish they hadn't made, and they experience that 5 of Swords pain, stuck feeling that they're going through, right? It's kind of like the vibes on this one is that they realize and understand what they did, processed how deep their feelings are for you, Queen of Cups, and that you're the first time they truly, really were in love, and that's what leads them to reaching out to these Swords. For those of you that have already gotten the text or the communication, you can trust in it, okay? If you haven't gotten it yet, you will be. This retrograde for you, Cancer, works out way better than expected. And I got to return that text later, but that's another confirmation of communication coming in for you. I love that. Cancer, Make sure to claim this thing down in the comments. 6 of Pentacles. You're coming out of a breadcrumbing era in their life and coming in to be all about you with the Sun card. Oh my gosh, they totally going to close the distance. There's more going on behind the scenes in the silence than meets the eye, Cancer. So hang tight. You are closer than you think. It's beautiful. And, okay, look at the 7 of Cups. Hold on. Give me something on the 7 of Cups. Thank you. The Knight of Wands, the Strength card, the King of Wands. Whoa, that's a lot of Leo. Wow, there's a lot of Leo. I was drawn to the wrench that's in this dude's hand on the motorcycle. So the thing of this is like, well, all this is going on in your guys' life. Then meanwhile, you've got this person over here. Okay, Cancer. You've got this person over here, and they're wondering if they should shoot their shot with you. This is like something else, either like this is like digital, you guys are talking online or in person. Could be somebody in like your friend zone or your coworker zone, and all of a sudden you don't realize that they're going to go for it. And you guys are already like talking, and all of a sudden you've got multiple options on this one. So for like, even for 7% of you, okay, the repeating 7 cycling and show it, even for 7% of you, this other person is like somebody from a past relationship. That if you guys went your separate ways and y'all dealt with this stuff, then you guys are going into this one now that like all the energetical karma has been cleared and the lessons have been learned. Either way, though, the choice will be yours. Interesting. Cancer, the King of Wands just jumped off the table. They've seen the light, they found the way, and it's right coming back to you. You might have more messages than meets the eye coming in. All right, this retrograde, you could have a handful of people returning, Cancer. All right, some of those like friends, coworkers, your person, other people that you didn't realize were your person. Like your phone's going to be busy, okay, in a good way. I love it for you, Cancer. The choice of who you pick, it's the one on your mind. You know who the end winner result is, right? Remember, you're the prize. Strength card. All right. I hope that helps. This retrograde is going to be interesting for you. I cannot wait to do some more readings. Cancer, if you do want to book a personal reading with me, or you want to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code. Links are also pinned in my bio and down in the description box. That'll take you over to the link tree. Otherwise, until next we meet, thank you for hyping and liking the reading, hanging out and interacting down in the comments section, and I'll see you next time. All right, Cancer? So until then, peace, love, and spinny heads. Bye. All right, thank you everybody here in the chat. Love that like. I have missed you guys. It is so cool to see you guys, and thank you all for tapping the screen too. He's a mechanic with a motorcycle. Sandra, this is your card, Sandra. This is the Knight of Wands. That's your card in that deck. Oh my word. Sandra, you might not be dealing with Leo, but it could help, right? Leos are harmless. Leos act all roar, king and queen of the jungle. Leos are cute little kitties. They're harmless. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Speaking of which, hi Leo. Leo, I know y'all, after you click the timestamp, you guys, you always tap back a little bit anyways, so take the compliment. Okay. There we go, Leo. All right, what are we going to use for you, Leo? Let's see what we got here. Hey, Kate. Thanks, Kate. Hi, Crystal. Firestar Dragon. What up? How are you? How you guys doing? Ready? Oh, Sandra, that's a lot of Leo in your chart. Nice. Oh, I love it, Sandra. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. I have decided that we will use the Titanic Tarot. All right. Dude, we had a lot of fun with this thing. We had a lot of fun with this after that Cards and Coffee that we wound up hanging out, and we figured out who was on the Titanic in other lives, and it was fun. Just check out the videos. All right. That Cards and Coffee, I think it's in the February playlist too. And the Cards and Coffee playlist. Oh my God, that one was fun. All right, Leo, let's see. We're going to put you at 111 exactly. How cool of a timestamp is that? Oh my goodness, Leo, you just get all the luck. Jeez, oh, pizza. All right, jeez, oh, frozen pizza. All right, Leo, the Hanged Man. Okay, I'm not going to keep you waiting. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, or you got a Pisces dealing with you, or you got a Pisces that wants to deal with you, Page of Cups. Somebody is getting ready to pop up in your life that you don't suspect, because that's Charles Lightoller on the Page of Cups. This is the guy that popped up in the crow's nest as the Titanic was leaving port when he was supposed to be on the bridge. And the lookouts are like, what are you doing up here? And he's like, just looking out. So that's true story. All right, 2 shuffles. Leo, what do we have for Leo? What do we got for the awesome Leos? Tap me into Leo's energy. You know you're a big deal, Leo. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. I don't know why, but instead of seeing like the MGM lion with the roar, I always just see like the, but in a good way. It's not in a bad way. It's in a good way. All right. Leo. King of Wands and the Three of, hold on. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. The runner's coming home. Shut the front door, 10 of Pentacles. So you guys might be Leo, Virgo, Cuspers, and that's Benjamin Guggenheim. Leo, this dude had money. So either you got money coming in or your person's got money coming in. Ben Guggenheim, he was the multimillionaire playboy philanthropist on the Titanic. Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 8 of Cups. Cancer, Aries, Pisces, 2 of Pentacles into the 9 of Pentacles on the Wheel of Fortune. Cancer, Sagittarius, a lot of Cancer. Virgo and Capricorn. Okay. 9 of Swords. Ooh, straight. Oh my gosh, it's you. I love when I get one of your major arcanas in a signs reading. This tells me you do end up taking your power back. I dig it. Strength card on the 3 of Swords. You find the strength to make it through the 3 of Swords energies that was getting in the way. And I'm not pulling third parties right off the gate. Remember, the 3 of Swords is Libra energy. It is also a noun, person, place, or thing. For some of you guys, it can just be as simple as their own ego getting in the way and their hyper independence being a little too much to put up with, right? Ace of Wands on the 3 of Cups. So the continuous signs that you're seeing are starting to really kind of get to you, right? And some of you guys could either be Leo, Cancer, Cuspers, or dealing with one, because I'm being told there's something in the Cancer reading for you, because Cancer was getting a lot of like repeating numbers, and not knowing why they keep seeing it could be a part 1, part 2 thing here, like a tarot novella. But the 3 of Cups that comes in on this is that why? Okay, so from your perspective, your question is, why do I keep getting the repeating signs, the repeating everythings when nothing happens? 8 of Cups. You're like, I'm about ready to walk away from the repeating signs. The 2 of Pentacles. You kind of been feeling like you're the scapegoat, right? They vilify you with the stuff they say and do. 2 of Pentacles. And you don't like it when they lie to you. You know what I mean? The 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Jace Bruce Ismay was Titanic's scapegoat, because he did not sneak into the lifeboat like all the movies portray him as. He was told to get in the lifeboat by the chief officer, and then wound up getting vilified by the yellow journalism of the day. Something about fake news might resonate to you, Leo? I don't know. But so it's like, why keep seeing signs of nothing's happening? Those signs are actually letting you know you're on the right track and to keep going. Because of what you've been through, maybe with the Wheel of Fortune, you're kind of tired of having to have a death grip on the wheel, right? Look at how tired Captain Smith looks, but he's still, staying by the ship's wheel as it goes down. What's up, JP? How are you, JPina? So you're still processing a lot of the stuff that happened, and it's kind of got your head in a whirl. That's what I feel like. 9 of Swords, having a hard time getting to sleep. You wind up on TikTok. You wind up on YouTube here, death scrolling until 2 or 3 a.m. Then you got to get up the next day, and the silence is like just becomes a lot. But you're still processing the stuff that happened and wondering if you could really ever trust them again after what they did and said. I understand. Maybe for some of you guys, there's kids involved or something too. Some of you guys, you or them are born on the 1st or the 3rd, the 13th. Somebody has a tattoo of the number 13, or somebody just got or something about a tattoo and 3 lines, 3 flowers, 3 feathers, or something, a tattoo. And I don't know why, but this keeps itching. I keep itching like right here. Somebody could be born on the 18th or the 28th, maybe the 1st, 12th, 21st, the 19th, or the 9th. We've got the 10th comes out, the 3rd and the 30th, as well as the 8th. There's a lot of repeating numbers in this one, Hold on, let me hold the deck the right way. No edits, we're live. Every fumble happens for a reason. All right, let's see what we got. Hold on. Oh, come here. There we go. All right. The Knight of Cups, the Moon card. Why are you two hiding your feelings for each other, Page of Swords? And the Knight of Wands. Wallace Hartley showing back up again. Just like how after 120 years, that violin bobbed back up to the surface. They found it. This thing's on display in Tennessee, I think, right now. Right? But the Knight of Cups to the Moon card, Page of Swords, you guys are both watching each other, both keeping tabs on each other, but neither of you guys want to talk. Knight of Cups to the Moon card. So the thing on it is that, like, you're hurt with how long they've taken to try to reach out, and that's understandable. How long do you got to keep waiting for them to make a decision? You know, they couldn't keep stringing you along that way. But it's kind of like, it's like, why should you give them another chance to just break your heart again, right? Moon card. You fear or you get anxious that you can't trust them. Especially for those of you that there's like kids or families or exes involved or something. Like maybe it's like you're with this person, but then like there's like okay, fine, I'll just say it, baby mama drama, that type of thing, or baby daddy drama and stuff gets involved. Could be specific. That might only be for like 10 or 11% of you. For the rest of you guys, it's just the fact that you're tired of people acting like children when you go on dates and you're like, where's the mature, traditional person that I've been waiting for? I've been praying. I've been doing really good. What the heck? The dating pool is dried up and it needs shocked. It needs treated and needs retreated. So about a Leo that will not go into hotel swimming pools for some reason. I don't know if that's might be specific. There's a Leo making plans to travel to visit family or something. I don't know. So give me a little more on this 2 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, because this is where like their lies and stuff start to come out, right? Oh, I missed you too, Monique. Thanks for coming in. Spinny hugs. Oh, you're okay. No worries, JPina. Devil card, 10 of Cups to the Hierophant. So you guys are married to this person. But 10 of Cups on the Devil card, keep praying for them because your prayers are getting answered. That Devil's what got in the way on this one, right? Devil to the 3 of Swords tells me it is a little bit of their attachment. You got it like an attachment avoidant type of a thing going on here. They get too attached because they get scared of things and then they don't know which direction to take. And so it's like, why give them another chance to just break your heart here again if they won't take accountability for what they did in the first place? They can't keep continuing to try to make you out to be the villain. I mean, you rule the heart chakra. You are straight up nowhere near as bad as everybody. Oh, Leo yelled, Leo roared. You're nowhere near as bad as everybody gives you credit. You know, it's always the big bad Leo that gets to him. The Hierophant on the Death card. They had to transform and stop thinking like that. You know, making more time for you. So it's kind of like they made you out to be like the villain, and yet you were the one that held this thing together the whole time, right? You carried a lot of the burdens on this. 9 of Pentacles to the Temperance card. Now you're just hanging out, sitting there with your bird. And you're like, yep, I'm 9 of Pentacles status, but I really don't want to be 9 of Pentacles status. But I can't deal with them coming at me like this. There was too much other stuff getting in the way. Maybe family, maybe just the whole peanut gallery, too many other people's opinions, right? They were a little bit of a loose cannon too, weren't they? Right? You loved them, but, you know, Temperance card, Strength card, it was a lot to keep yourself cool and under control. And you were the one always feeling like you were the cleanup committee or the damage control to smooth over the stuff that they messed up. But that's a lot of lessons learned on this one to find out why the Tower card happened. Scorpio energy on this. The nice part about this thing is that this, you know, this shows the sinking of the Titanic happening, but it's about the transformation of what happened after the sinking of the Titanic, right? It's the whole that without the sinking of the Titanic, there wouldn't be enough lifeboats on the ship for every soul on board, and there wouldn't be an international ice patrol and things like that. So you guys had to experience this in order for things to change for the better. So they're realizing with what they did to you and what they lied to about to you and to whom they lied to about to you, that they had to totally cut that stuff out and change. And yet it's like you guys are still in an action of like just sorting through things. Now, okay, that's where I got that vibe off of. Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus energy on this, okay? It feels to me a little bit, Leo, 7 of Wands. This here is Frederick Fleet. He was the lookout on the Titanic. This is the one that Molly Brown in the movie said she'd throw him overboard if he didn't sit down and shut his pie hole. Okay? But, yeah, 9 of Wands. They need to sit down and apologize. That's taking a humble accountability for things. Okay? So, okay, straight up, look at the heat of the boilers on this card, okay? I mean, the guys down in the boiler room on the Titanic, they worked their shifts in 120-degree weather, basically. Didn't matter it was April. They were staring in front of the heat, the fire, the pressure, okay? So the thing on this is that they know they had to change. They had to do something, okay? So the whole point, like, okay, here, I'm just going to give it to you straight, Leo. For those of you that there's still silence and there hasn't been that first text after communication, straight up, God is watching both of you. All right. Remember, God sees and hears all the stuff we don't. You know what I mean? God is making sure because, okay, I'm not going to call either of you out on this. Straight up. Cross watchers, I'm judgment-free zone here. Devil card, 3 of swords. God is making sure because one of you guys, for some of you guys, it could be both of you guys, but at least one out of the 2 people involved in this reading, God's not letting the communication happen until he makes sure both of you guys are like, oh, just let them reach out. They're going to get a piece of my mind. Because you love them. So whichever one of you is still in that mind of just let them reach out. I'm gonna have a talk with them. That's kind of why the pause is, because vengeance is the Lord's, not whomever's energy out of the 2 of you guys. You can, for some of you guys, it is both you guys because your energies are so similar. I can't tell you guys apart. If you guys were cars, you went down the assembly line, one VIN number right after the other. But that's the thing on this, okay? God's kind of making sure with that Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, that neither of you choose to seek vengeance on your own and we stay peaceful, okay? So whichever one of you is sitting there, judgment-free zone, but that's just the whole time. That's the hang up. Choose peace. All right. And Leo, if you're like, I'm not doing that, Archer, well, then we just figured out who it was. And for the Leos that were honest about it and we're like, yeah, okay, that was kind of me, Archer. Okay, you both are doing it. So we have you both figured out. We're okay. Either way, though, that's the stuff that leads to this positivity on this one. Okay. They're realizing what they did to you. They know what they lied about. And yes, some of the things that they're doing or saying or posting has gotten your attention. Some of the stuff you're doing has their attention. And all that curiosity, oh, this could totally be Leo on Leo vibes, right? Some of you guys are at least Leo versus another fire sign, Sag or Aries. But anyways, the thing about this is that it's all this curiosity actually leads to a calm conversation and it rebuilds trust. And like it puts the old version of this relationship to rest and lets it kind of like reboot and start fresh in relationship 2.0. You know what I mean? King Cups. See, that's why the tower happened. Leo, that's interesting. Your readings going on into this retrograde are going to be epic. I cannot wait. Leo, if you want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, all you got to do, scan the QR code up here or check out the links in the description box and pinned in my bio, TikTok, and Instagram. It'll take you to the link tree. That's where you can book the readings and check out everything else that the channel has to offer. And please hype and like the reading on your way out. Thanks for leaving some comments and sharing the love. And until next we meet, Leo, I shall see you then. Peace, love, and spinny. Bye, Leo. All right. Next up on to Virgo. Virgo. Hi, Melody. Hi, Melody. Dude, there's a lot of Leo. That's the 3rd person in the chat, y'all, that has said they've got like more than 3 placements of Leo in their chart. I love that there's a lot of Leo here. I love Leo energy. That's good. Okay. I just heard July 27th again. I don't know why I keep hearing that on repeat. I could be randomly just walking around in the studio or working on something like pre or post production and I hear July 27th. I'm like, what the? Anyways, I don't know. Hi, Pauline. All right, let's get into Virgo. Helen. Oh my gosh. Hi. What's up? What's up, Helen? Thanks for hanging out, y'all. And thank you guys for liking the screen, sharing the live, inviting your friends. Good times here. Virgo. There we go. Virgo, what deck should we use, Virgo? I'm unsure. Let's use Light Seers. That's kind of like the old faithful standby. This is like the old reliable of the tarot decks, right? I don't, but I used to love Alice in Wonderland. I even loved the sequel to it. It's not a bad idea, Kate. An Alice in Wonderland deck would be fun. Okay, let's see what we got on this. You want the Titanic deck again? Milan, you want the Titanic deck? Virgo, you want more Titanic deck? I'm down with that. I'm cool with that if you guys are. I mean, this is your guys' channel. I'm here for you. I'm just the host in the speaker box. You guys want Virgo? Or Virgo? Titanic. Titanic wasn't a Virgo. It was launched on May 31st, and it's it was not. Yeah, even the construction start date wasn't Virgo season. Anyways, I digress. Titanic, Virgo. Okay, let's use Titanic. All right, maybe some of you guys are Virgo Leo cuspers. I don't know. All right, Titanic deck for Virgo, and Virgo, you're at 126.16. Milan, thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness. Virgo, this reading is sponsored by Milan. Thank you so much. You are so generous. All right, let's go for it. All right, Virgo, think about your person and let's do this to it. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Virgo energy. Give me everything you got for Virgos. What do we got for the vivacious, Virgolicious Virgos? You know you're the anomaly of the zodiac, right? Everybody wants to know, where's Virgo? What's up with Virgo? All right, let's see where we go on this. 6th house vibes. Gotta love 6th house. 2 shuffles, Virgo. Let's do it to it. You ready? 1, and 2. Yeah, I'm a Virgo moon and rising. I'm on your side. On that note, let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Let's go. Hey, Kim, what up? The Magician. Ooh, that's your major arcana. Gemini energy, too. Neato. 5 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Judgment card. Scorpio, Pisces, Aries energy, Aquarius, Cancer vibes. Okay. So it does look like you're coming to a point that you're over with like all the confusing double talk and reaching a point of like clarity after cutting out some kind of an intense karmic lesson, 8 of Cups, in order to like be ready for things to work out with your person. Star card, Judgment card. Okay. Okay, I'm with it. You got Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn energy so far. All right, let's see where this goes. Woo, right out of the gate with the Sun card. You're through the worst of things. Whatever you're deciding to walk away from, Queen of Pentacles is standing your ground on the 10 of Swords. Interesting. King of Pentacles, oh, King and the Queen of Pentacles with the Lovers card. That's that choice that got in the way of that. Okay. 5 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys, there might be kids involved. Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Seer. The artist formerly known as the High Priestess. So there is a few things going on behind the scenes. And I guarantee you there's at least one tarot reader or one fortune teller on the Titanic. Guaranteed. 1912, coming over from the UK over. Yeah, there had to be at least one tarot deck on that ship. Something about a casino might even resonate to you guys possibly. So the thing about this is that you're going to hit this clarity point and get out of this confusing double talk so that you can cut that vibe out in order for things to work out with them, right? Virgo, Capricorn, Leo energy on this. King and Queen of Pentacles, that's a mature relationship. It's not much of an age difference out of it, but it's a difference in maturity and mindset. I mean, some of you guys, there could be an age difference. But Lover's card on the 5 of Swords, this is the confusing double talk from what they've been going through, right? But the thing on it is that, okay, so you're finding the clarity after cutting out the karmic lesson in order to get to a point for things to work out with them. And then they're still going through a tower moment on their side. Devil card, Capricorn vibes are strong with this in the Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Sagittarius. So they're still going through like a bit of a karmic tower moment in order to be ready for you. So this stuff all clears out in order for you guys to have like a calm conversation. Okay, I'm being told, I hope this makes sense. I don't know if I'm connecting into this one, but it's like I'm being told for you guys to have a Lover's card, Gemini energy, to have a clear like a calm conversation about like what you guys have experienced in order to come back together for something long-term. Okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So you guys are like, there's a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of intense stuff going on communication wise. I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, so I get it. 10 of Swords. Gemini Capricorn energy is pretty strong. Gemini and Cancer too, so there is a little bit of cusper energy on this. Devil card of the Wheel of Fortune is what I think that had to be overcome on this one, or what you free will with that Wheel of Fortune chose to cut out, or your person. You guys are mirroring. Oh, okay. So there is more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye on this one. It's almost like with all the sword energy, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius vibes on this one, that it's kind of like, maybe it was the constant comparing to the ex, right? Something like that. The constant comparisons or the lies, right? The lies that linger on your mind about it, and then has you wondering about like, is this what they did to all their exes too? You know? Okay. Some of you guys, you them could be born on the 10th, maybe the 6th, the 26th, 5th, the 16th is here, the 13th, the 15th, maybe the 21st, the 10th, the 2nd, and the 20th so far. And somebody might be a life path number 2 or life path 6, or entering into your life year of number 2 or 6. The Hermit. It's you. I love it when a sign's major arcana comes out in a reading, because it does show you taking your power back from a choice and finding that light at the end of a very awkward tunnel. All right? Overcoming like blocked energy, finding clarity, finding that light with the Queen of Wands as to why all this happened on the King of Cups and why you chose to walk away from it for things to work out with them. Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries energy. Could even be another Virgo for some of you guys, or some of you guys, either it's affected your work, or you guys work together, but you do come together for a successful twin flame union. I do think a lot of this was karmic lessons about the twin flame journey. Some of you guys could be dealing with the twin flame, or like the twin flame and the karmic. But the whole thing on this one is like all that constant comparisons, belittling in that. It's like it's the same thing that they did to everybody else, and you overcame this, especially for those of you that like discovered that you were the third party. And then things went in a total different direction from there, right? Okay. The Death card does show successful transformation on that with the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, and there's strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. Oh, the mutable energy is here too. So you got, could be another Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer's here. Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. There's the Chariot. I knew I felt the Cancer vibes coming in. They're overcoming these issues, Capricorn and Cancer energy. And during this retrograde, they're in a complete opposite perspective from how they used to be. Because Cancer and Capricorn are sister signs. Like your sister sign would be Pisces, the opposing sign, right? So they're coming in the complete opposite of how they usually would be in order to beat out the devil. Because the Emperor drives the Chariot into the great battles and overcomes the vices, the devil energies, those 7 deadly sins that get in the way of things. All right. So it's kind of like, it's like whenever you two have a problem, you both separate, right? Then both of your lives go to HE double hockey sticks every time until the devil energies, the third parties, the intensity, the emotions, all that stuff has to be overcome. And take which parts resonate. It's not all of it. But in order for you guys to get through that Five of Swords moments, then every time you guys come back together, things are all sun card and good. But whatever y'all two have been through on this one, in the times that somebody's blocked or somebody's using the fake accounts to reach out, spam calls and no caller ID calls, it's like somebody hiding their phone to keep track of the things that are going on while trying to keep track of you, that led you to the point of like, oh my gosh, this is what all their exes dealt with. And you really just want this part here to work out so that you guys can cut these devil energies out of the situation, right? So, and it's like, so you guys separate, things go bad, HE double hockey sticks. You guys meet up with the devil energies that come in, right? And then until you guys cut out the devil energies that come in on this, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, no, Cancer, see Capricorn, I don't know. There's multiple parts of the charts activating. That's how strong this connection is. And this is oftentimes how it will go. So that you guys then can beat out the devil energy so that the two of you guys can work things out. Maybe some of you guys, somebody was getting involved while leaving another relationship or a pending divorce or something else is going on. But you guys have devil energy in the way of your guys' connection that's got to be cut out to make it work out. And that's why things were getting so intense on this one. I mean, it was fun at first until you realized things were getting so intense. I got it. Okay. There's strong cardinal energy, but you guys are protected with this Three of Pentacles. Everything's happening and lining up to get to the end result on this. Okay. Because the Queen of Wands, that's my girl. This here is the true unsinkable woman of the Titanic. This is not Molly Brown. No, Virgo. This is Violet Jessup. This woman survived the sinking of the Titanic as well as sailing on the other 2 ships, because there were 3 of them, Titanic, Olympic, and Britannic. No, Titanic was not switched with the Olympic. The Titanic's at the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Anyways, but this does show this cycling back around because she survived sailing on all 3 of those ships when all 3 of those ships had accidents or sank. They had habits of running into things. Just like you guys keep having habits of running into devil energy while you're apart, learn the lessons, come back together. And this is the final time you guys have to be apart to deal with the energy so that you come back together for the long-term energy. They're realizing what they did to you. And they know what they did when they lied about it too. Here's the thing too. Hold on. Aries, Gemini, Capricorn. Could even be another Virgo. The Gemini and the Capricorn is pretty strong. Sagittarius too, though. Queen of Cups. Hi, Cancer. There's Gemini again. 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Lessons learned. Unsticking each other. See? Beating out the devil. Closing those gates out behind closed doors in order to come your way and discover what the real love's about, Virgo. Okay? So it's kind of like some of you guys, 8 of Swords. Some of you guys have already heard from them while dealing with this devil energy, right? And the vibes off of that, it's kind of like things are starting to work out. So you're at a point of having to get the devil energy out like right now, or your person is, because with the Eight of Swords, you guys are definitely mirroring because you guys both want to be together. Okay. So yeah, well, you guys are ironing this out. You two both are still like, because you're still mirroring, that's what's leading to you guys both cutting out the devil energies in your life so you guys can come in closer together. It's written in your guys' blueprints. This time it's the lessons learned so you two stay together long term. And the devil energy just kind of hops on the chariot there and finds its way back home. And they'll be okay. I love it for you. It's about time, because that way then you guys can start fresh on this one and work things out together. Beautiful. Virgo, I hope this helps. Claim this thing down below in the comments. Feel free to use the comments section to interact. And with that Ace of Swords, I really think you guys, like 77% of y'all are already talking to this person and then working on cutting this devil energy out, or they are. And for those of you that haven't heard from your person yet, it's that close to happening. The devil energy will be gone very soon. I love it. It's already moving out. That's the thing, because this is a picture of Titanic leaving port. So it's already, the devil energy is already being ushered out of your way so that you guys can have your, I like that. All right, Virgo, please hype and like the reading. Thanks for hanging out, being a part of the family here. If you want to book a personal with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description. It's also pinned in my bio, TikTok, Instagram. Otherwise, till next we meet, I'll see you then. All right. Until then, peace, love, and spinning hugs. Love you, Virgo. Bye. Hey, everybody here in the chat, love that like from you guys. You deserve it. All right. I chose to do this, but I'm here for you guys. I knew it, Nikolai. That's got to get cleaned out. You guys you're gonna dig it. Good vibes. All right, let's see. Hi, what's up, Tess? How you been doing? Oh my gosh, I missed you. Thanks, Natasha. Thanks, Limitless. All right. Let's see. Brandy. What up, Brandy? You're welcome, Monique. My pleasure. Happy to help. Hey, Jenna. Thanks for liking the live. What up, Chicago Libra? Dub Bears in the house. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a brief pause for the cause. Let's take an intermission. If you guys are at work right now, this will give you a minute to pretend you're typing an email to somebody. Help yourself. All right. Or if you're like just doing house chores or making dinner or something, you know, you can, this gives you a pause to like, everybody thinks you're still watching stuff. All right. But we're going to take a brief intermission and we'll be right back. All right. Hang tight though. Won't be long. I'm actually even putting a timer on here for y'all. Okay. Well, don't we have an issue? I forgot to bring my coffee back with me. Oops. Hold on. Well, there you go. So, okay. I love that intermission music. I don't know who wrote it, but like, doesn't that sound like a theatrical movie thing? Like we could write lyrics to that or something. John Williams. I was close, Melissa. John Williams. John. Yeah. Isn't John Hammer somebody totally different? Anyway. No, that's John Hamm. I don't know celebrities that well. I know my celebrity friends, but I don't. The ones I don't, I'm lost track. Anyways, Napoleon Dynamite. Vote for Pedro. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out. And let's. Katie, hi. What's up? How you doing? What are you up to? Technically, we can still count this as intermission. All right, and then we'll get ready for Libra. We made it through the first half of the all signs. Not bad for being a couple weeks out, and some really awesome stuff happened. Dude, Gemini's reading was like, whoa. Anyways, y'all dealing with Gemini, there's some good vibes in the Gemini energy. It's like a good retrograde for Geminis. It's cool. But anyways, Katie, what you been up to? Hi, Carla. Olga's here too. Oh, we got a lot of the OGs. Oh, fam hugs, spinny hugs. What's up, James? This is true. You are right. If it wasn't for the sponsorship, I'd go somewhere else. And actually, that one was gone too. This is like mine now. All right. It's a thing. It's true. But also, I am sponsored, but James also has a point too. Anyways, what? I don't know. Yep. Okay. We're just having a TikTok hangout right now, YouTube. If you guys aren't part of TikTok, you should come over there too. There's the live chats right now are fun, right? Limitless. The fun chats are fun. Hey, Jenna. All right, let's read some cards. Let's get back into this for Libra. I've missed reading for this. And then, oh, by the way, tomorrow we get back into the individual readings too. So Libra, you get a reading now and you get a reading tomorrow. So does Scorpio and Sagittarius and Capricorn, Pisces, Fire. Anyways, okay. Where's that? Wait, now you got to fill me in on that, Jim. Fill me in on that. Where's Pete's Coffee? Remember, I'm in Metro Detroit. Is there a Pete's Coffee? I'll look it up. I'll Google it. If yours, I will totally check out other coffee places. Dude, y'all want to give me some lists of some cool coffee places in Metro Detroit? I'll go check them out. And if you all see me in Metro Detroit, why don't you say hi? I don't bite. I got a Leo Venus, but I don't. Oh, it's just right at Safeway? No, wait, shut the front door. Which means it's like way less expensive too. I don't know, Julie, I don't know if I should say the name right now with what Jim and I are talking about. Love you, Starbucks. Anyways. Timmy Hose is pretty good too, stuff. Timmy Hose is good. Totally. Anyways, yeah, we're all over the board. Either that or I'm gonna get sponsored by a lot of coffee shops, which I'm totally okay with that. 10 gallons, please. Coffee, yes, you maybe. I don't know. What? Let's go. All right. Pete's and Phil's. Okay, now I gotta know where this is at. Gotta know Pete's. Okay, Pete, dude, there's another one for Pete's on YouTube. Libra, we are gonna read for you. I'm just like, I missed you guys. We're just hanging out for a second, but I'm gonna read for you too. Okay, so Pete's and Phil's Coffee. Okay, all right. I'll check them out. I'm down. We could do separate live streams where I go and pick up coffees. That would be really boring. Okay, Libra, I'm holding the biblical tarot, so I think that's what we're going with. Phil's has strong. Okay, I got you. See, okay. Oh, does it? Okay. Phil's mint mojito. Okay, Polly on TikTok says Phil's mint. Hold on, I'm stuttering. Phil's mint mojito. I got to check some of this stuff. Oh, wow. There's 2 votes on the mint mojito. I just like the way it sounds. Mojito. That's a good sounding name. Mojito. Right? Okay, I totally. I got to get on this to find out where Phil's Coffee is here in Metro Detroit. I am on that. All right. Melissa, biblical is perfect. I need Jesus. All right, no problem. Got you. All right. Bright fire starting dragon. I want to walk into a gas station and be like, I'll take the mojito coffee, you know? Anyways, life changed. Oh my gosh, I must try this. I must try this coffee. I must. This is now part of my destiny, I see. I mean, Polly Possum, you got to know what's going on, right? When I come to California, try Tierra Mia. Ooh, that sounds good. I do got to get back out to California. I haven't seen my buddy out in LA. I wonder how he's been doing. I got to text him and see how he's doing. They muddle the mint. No way. Oh, this Shell Bomb. We're making coffee orders. Anybody want to do a coffee run? Libra, we need a coffee run. Let's hold on. Shut up, Archer. Just read some cards already. All right, let's go. Paul, I don't know much before. Okay, Polly, we're besties. Fist bump. We are besties. If you're in Metro, I knew the moment Cavo was going to open up. I'd be up. Okay. Anyways, Libra, let's put you at 149.49. That's kind of a cool timestamp. All right. So let's see what we go on this. All right. Here we go. Libra. Let's do it. What up, Libra? How you doing? Thank you for your patience. All right. Let's tap in and tune in. Oh, that's a deck jam that you're trying to hide. You're like, I'm okay, Archer. It's fine. Take your time. No, I saw the deck jam. When my deck's jam, that tells me you need a spinning hug. So come here. I won't tell anybody. All right. Just come closer. I'm going to grip you up. First, you get the full 14-second, like, it's going to be okay, Libra. Don't worry. We're going to find out what's going on here. And you're like, thanks, Archer. I'm okay. You'll be okay. And I'm like, good. And then when you least suspect it, I pick you up and start the spinning hug. And then you start giggling. Your hair blows in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. And all of a sudden, you might start feeling just a wee little bit better. Just a little bit better. Okay? So if you need another one, you come back anytime you want. All right, God. Wait, Libra's like, you got any more of them spinning hugs? Tap back. You can rewatch it. All right. Why did Libra need the spinning hug, God? Let's go. Tap me into Libra's energy. Give me everything you got for Libra. I just saw the star card and the Emperor. That's Aquarius, Aries energy. All right. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for the cardinal air sign? I love reading for air signs. You guys, I don't have to rainbow unicorn tarot with you guys. So let's give it to you straight and find out what's going on so we can put some end to the confusion. Why did Libra need the spinning hug? All right. 2 shuffles. Let's go. I'm a Libra Jupiter. Just felt like I needed to say that. Okay. That's not an intuitive hit. That's just Archer. All right. 2 shuffles. 1. Thanks for the repost, Ruth. And 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. You know your hammer's not just a regular gavel-sized hammer, right? You're Libra. You're a cardinal sign. That means you got Thor's hammer. Plunk. Exactly. Okay. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the reading, the Emperor's back. Aries energy comes back in on this one. So I got to apply the Emperor energy to everything on this one, which to get into the Emperor status, you have to learn poise, control, maintain on the 2 of Swords and some of the toughest tests that leads to the toughest transformations in your glow up. There's the Justice card. It's only a few layers deep in the overall energy. And I love it when I get a Signs Major Arcana for their readings, especially this in overall energy. That means this is only a few layers away from you taking your power back and hitting a glow up. Okay. This is nice. So let's see where it goes. Man, this retrograde's bringing in good energies. This is cool. All right, let's see what we got here. The Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Sagittarius energy, 4 of Swords. That's you. The 4, repeating 4s. 4 of Pentacles, or you or them were born on the 4th, life path 4. The Fool card, Aries energy. The 9 of Swords. Something about April 4th is a date that means something to somebody. The 9 of Swords, the 6 of Swords. That's a lot of air energy. You guys are both in your heads about this, even though there's a lot of silence and a lot of denial on their side, right? That's Peter denying Jesus and knowing what happened when he did that. Did they deny their feelings for you? And now they're sitting there like Peter being like, why did I deny those? Wait, I'm the reader. I'm supposed to tell you the answer to that. Sorry, it's rhetorical. We're going to find out. Anyways, whoa, look at all this. Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. Some of you guys might even have a Cancer moon, or you got some strong Cancer placements, or straight up could be dealing with one. But the Queen of Cups, that's Hannah, the mother of faith. And this is what I'm feeling for you on this, is it's like you've been praying and praying and praying for this to work out, to find your love, for things to get better. And you're just about ready to give up and throw in the towel. Just like Hannah. She wanted a child so much, and she prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And it was just when she was getting ready to give up on that it happened. The Queen of Cups talks about real love, 4th house, and repeating 4s coming in again. Angel number 444 might even resonate. But it does lead to an outcome of the 3 of Cups. So it is so written in your destiny that you guys are going to wind up together. All right. And you're going to save a lot of money on the wedding. You can just get water for everybody because one of your guests is going to be BYOB for everybody. Okay. It's good to have people. You cool with fish? I'll order fish. It's cool. All right. The cardinal energy is actually pretty strong here too. So you could be dealing with another Libra, or you've got Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. Heavy on the Cancer vibes. Taurus is here. Sagittarius, Aquarius. I keep getting drawn to it could be another Libra. It's like a Libra thing. All right. The repeating 4s are definitely hitting, but then you've also got you or them could be born on the 10th or the 4th, the 9th, 19th, the 6th, the 26th, the 5th or 25th, 14th, 31st, maybe even the 30th. The 3s and the 4s, really strong on this. What's up with the Four of Swords? That's Elijah's retreat into the silence. 10 of Wands. Oh, to the Tower card. You guys are both silently still carrying the burdens of this Tower card moment with the Devil card and the King of Cups. The Time Apart's got some self-love being done on both sides here. All right. Pisces, Capricorn energy that leads to the Six of Wands on the Knight of Swords. Things are lining up for a successful outcome. Leo vibes. Hey, Rahama. So this seems like a big part of it here. Oh, read all four cards together. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords into the 10 of Wands on the Tower card. Oh, so you're kind of like receiving rewards through your career path. Well, they're making the changes needed to come in correct for you. So they're experiencing a Tower moment, and the stuff they like kind of let out onto you is being returned to you in a reverse abundance 4 times over. Nice. The next 4 weeks ahead, even more than just a week ahead, the next 4 weeks are all about some pinnacle advancement. Nice. Could be small little wins, scratch off tickets, a raise, things like that continues to elevate. It's just while they get themselves together on the 10 of Wands. So they've learned something about you though via snooping, and it's got the devil on their shoulder. All right. That's Toby showing up, and nothing against it if you or your person are named Toby. It's honorable mentions to a Mr. Bean skit from when I was growing up. All right. We call the devil Toby here. All right. So on the King of Cups, though, it's kind of like they learned something about you via snooping, and it's got them in like this weird kind of blocking and processing mode. Well, they're trying to process what to do, and the devil's beating down their shoulders, being like, I told you Libra didn't like you. I told you screwed it up. It's like, whoa, easy, Toby. What are you doing? Some of those chains that are still binding them to their past needed to be broken because they took it out on you. King of Cups, Pisces, Capricorn. Even the Gemini energy is kind of strong too. But that Nine of Swords, I want more on the Nine of Swords to the Fool card because they're hiding the fact that they want something with you and they're doing a really bad job of it. Yeah, the Chariot, Six of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Empress. Wow. You know how they were breadcrumbing you on this? Kind of passively aggressively too? Taurus, Cancer energy. The thing on, hey, Bebop, what up? The thing about this is, it's like, oh. So while they're processing what to do, what they did about you, they're awakening to the fact that they're an avoidant. Because avoidance will block people out of Six of Pentacles energy. If they like they'll block people that they want something long-term with. Yeah, get back up here, you Six of Pentacles, you breadcrumber, you. Right? So the thing on this is, like, it's because even though they're wanting something with you, they're totally scared of what could happen, and it's due to past nostalgic reflective traumas. Okay? Cancer and Capricorn and Taurus energy on this. That's why the devil gets on them. Sun card to the Empress, Libra, Taurus, Leo energy. It's the vibes on this one that you are where their happiness is. They know that on a subconscious level. But then their past traumas come in, and it's like they still needed to heal their heart, Libra, right? And so a lot of it came out in the Two of Pentacles and their indecisiveness that they closed up with the Hermit card on the real love with the Page of Cups, and then they ran. They booked. They got distant. Three of Wands. Aries energy. Maybe some of you guys do live at a distance, or it's a digital meetup, or you guys have only been talking digitally or something. But so their past traumas is what resulted in the silence between you guys. Well, they just seem like they're just doing them. That's the thing, but they're not. Page of Cups, Hermit cards. They're so closed off to their feelings. You need to see things from a different perspective. Even the repeating sixes are coming out, but it still leads to the Six of Wands. Okay, so the thing is on this one, they really don't know who they are deep down. They're still looking for a sense of identity. Oh, thanks for the follow, T with Chelsea. Oh, that's a cool screen name. I like that. Thanks, Chelsea. So here's the thing on this. They don't know what they want. You're like, yeah, they told me that. I'm like, wow, they didn't lie. No, anyway, here's the thing. They didn't lie. They have no sense of identity. And that's why they tried to hide themselves behind the mask that you saw through. The Ten of Wands, they truly were trying to find themselves. And any of the people, places, and things that came into their lives, yours too, for that matter, were all things on the path to lead you guys together so these obstacles get overcome before you guys work stuff out. If that makes sense. Okay. But there's major shifts here for you guys coming in on this. Cancer, Leo, Libra, Taurus energy. And major arcana, this represents major shifts, major planetary things that we don't have control over. And if you notice, there's a lot of planets retrograding like all at the same time. It's all part of the massive shift of coming into the year of Fire Horse that we're experiencing. And these massive major arcanas are what lead to major changes in both your guys' lives. Okay? So you're both going through it, even though they think they're act like they're all hunky-dory on their social media. They're not. Nine of Swords, look what they're hiding. The denial of their own feelings for you. So they really don't know how they don't know how or who they are deep down anyways. Can't separate the salt from the sugar, but they're coming out of that stage. It's like they're done with fighting and tired of fighting their heart, right? They've been closed off to it for so long that they lost their own sense of their identity. And deep down, they know what they want. Their soul knows it. It's just that they're just now starting to awaken to your guys' vibes. That's why that Four of Cups is there, Jonah's anger. Even behind the scenes in the silence, the Three of Cups, they know they did something to slow this down, Libra, right? They had to finish this test or this lesson. Strong Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn energy on this one. Scorpio and Aries. Cancer, there's a lot of Taurus. Sagittarius, yeah, still Libra vibes. Gemini's here. Aquarius, and man, a lot of Aries, a lot of Taurus, and a lot of Gemini. It's like the full early first part of the zodiac, all syncing together, right? And it culminates with you on Justice. It's only that far away. This was like 3 layers deep at the beginning of the reading, and now it's out on the table. And that's your major arcana. So your glow up is now beginning. And they're realizing it too. So the whole thing on this is it's shifting their perspective, and like it's getting them out of the whole pushing you away vibe, when in reality you are already where they felt safe and comfortable. And it's what's got them balancing themselves out, because that's what your major arcana represents, the balancing of the emotional and the logic side of the brain, the masculine and the feminine energies in the chart, getting everything's in checks and balance in order to clear the head and proceed balanced. They're getting all parts of their charts activated for you for this major shift on this, with the Empress card coming out to the Justice card. The Two of Swords means having some hope and faith in this, is in the overall energy that the stuff happening. Okay, I'm not trying to give your person a pass here, Libra, but we're going to give them like 1 point. Okay, we're going to give them 1 point, even though at the moment, Cross Watcher, you're about negative 5,737,478.3 points in the hole. Hey, Erica, what's up, girl? So, like, you got some, like, Cross Watcher, you got some work to do. but that's, Libra loves you. 10 of Wands. It's a lot, but they love you. You know what I mean? It's fine. Yeah, they always just thought it was fine, but now they know they actually got to do something about it. Okay, all right. The 2s and the 5s seem to be something that starts coming in for you if you haven't started noticing repeating 2s and 5s already, or somebody's born on the 25th possibly, and something about October 4th is a date that resonates, along with March 7th. 3 of Pentacles is back again too, and the Ace of Wands. And the 5 of Cups, it's their own depression and their own frustration that actually gets this spark started again to send them your way, okay? 3 of Pentacles is the guardian angels working to keep this ignited with the Ace of Wands, to keep that spark going. They miss you on the 5 of Cups. That's the thing. So this, it's a lot it's 5 of Cups, yeah. It's a lot to process, isn't it? It's a lot to process as the unawoke avoidant goes through their awakening, and that's what's happening. That's why people block, though. It's to maintain control of their life. And then after they do it, they regret it. 5 of Cups. If you're not already unblocked, you're going to be. That's the thing. Death card, it's all about transformation on the Knight of Cups to open up about love. So I see them actually regretting all this self-sabotage, and that's what leads them to reaching out in a different mindset with the Death card and acting like it's kind of like they're going to act like they didn't upset the apple cart, Knight of Cups, right? That's young David on here. And it's kind of that vibe, like when the kid knocks over the vase or something, right? And then it's like, oh, what happened? I don't know, gravity, something, right? And it's like, I don't know. So they're going to come back in like acting like they didn't upset the apple cart, and then like try to restore things with you, okay? Like, think of this Death card as them kind of becoming unconfused, if you will. And like unconfused about their feelings for you with that Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio vibes. And then the choice winds up being up to you. All right. Whether you choose closure or continuation. There's still that red thread theory that resonates to you guys. And some of you guys might even subscribe to the egg theory, possibly. All right. I do like the vibes on this for you, though. Aries energy is strong. All the cardinal energy is strong. Total Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn vibes. Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Cancer, Libra, strong Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Pisces, Aries, and Leo. Okay. Libra, I hope that helps. No wonder you needed the spitty hug. This is a lot, but it's starting to get better. I like that for you. That wheel is starting to turn in your favor. When the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card shows up, this is going to start happening faster than you think. All right. I love it. Please hype and like the reading on your way out. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up there. All right. Take you to the Linktree. It's also pinned in the bio, TikTok, and Instagram. And it's available down in the comments in the description box. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, thanks for hyping, liking the reading, interacting with each other like a family down in the comments, treat it like Facebook. And I'll see you next time. All right. Don't forget your reading's coming up tomorrow and every Thursday. So until next time, I'll see you then. All right. Peace, love, extra spinny hugs. I love you, Taurus. You know it. All right. Bye, Taurus. Taurus, what the heck? It's Libra. Taurus, sit down. I already read for you. What the heck's that all about? I heard that too. Better. It's better, Rolology Fitness. Oh my gosh. And the changes. I noticed how I'm walking too. My Virgo placements keep correcting me now. Archer, you're leaning too far back. Archer, why are you staring at the ceiling? Archer, what are you doing? It's actually, I'm like that. I'm making conscious efforts on it. And dude, it feels odd. Y'all need to check out Rolology Fitness on TikTok. I total vibe shouting out. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what. And you know, I've had my Jeep for a while and never turned the lumbar on. Oh my gosh, lumbar seats, Rolology, lumbar seats. Everybody, life hack, lumbar seats. Anyways, I'm a middle-aged dude. Work with me here. Okay. All right, Libra, lover's card. Anyways, Libra, I love you. All right. I think I already said that. I don't remember. Anyhow, I started thinking about the good posture and the fact that my back no longer hurts. Yeah. Oh my God. And the breathing is better. Tech neck clamps off the breathing tube. I don't know what it's actually medically called. I'm not a doctor, but the breathing tube. That's Look up means more than just two words put together, right? Right, Rolology Fitness? I'll tell you. Hi, Ash. Who's next? Who's after Libra? It's Scorpio. All right, let's see here. There we go. And of course, coming into Scorpio, I have to give a huge shout out to Frankie. All right, big spinny hugs, Frankfurt. You know you're the best. You know that. You know you're a queen. All right. Always sending Frankie some prayers, some recharging energies, and great love. Taught me so much over the years. Love you, girl. Okay, Scorpio. Let's put you at 207.37, shall we? And let's use the Light Seers deck. All right. Nope, now I want 207.44. Change my mind. What's up, Scorpio? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thanks for hyping, liking the reading and all that stuff too. Scorpio. Wow, that's a deck jam and a half right there. Strawberry too. It's Lone Star. I've never seen Star Wars, but I do love Spaceballs. Oh, and then I just saw that scene in the movie Scorpio. That whole scene where it's like, when does this happen? It's happening now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now. When will then be now? Soon. All right, my deck jams, you need a spinny hug. So come here. I'm going to grip you up. You grip me up. And then I'm going to spin you around till you start giggling. Your hair blows in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep waves to my fellow Scorpio Jeep drivers. All right, and you may start giggling or feeling better. And if you're a male Scorpio, bro hugs with the double pat on the back. I got you covered. All right, lion's paw. All right, let's find out why you needed the spinny hug, Scorpio. Tap me and tune me into Scorpio's energy. Oh my gosh, are you guys dealing with a Libra? Libra needed double spinny hugs too. Oh my goodness. All right, now we really got to find out on this. So let's get it over with. Let's go. Stop delaying it, Archer. Scorpio, Scorpio. Where? Yes, I'm going to still do the poem. Scorpio, Scorpio. Wherefore art thou, Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio banner name still be just as sweet? Oh my God, yeah, totally. You're Scorpio. Come on, you're the fixed water sign. You know you got it all going on. You're all that and the bag of chips and the dip. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, 2 shuffles. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sexy, successful Scorpios. I don't know why, or if somebody's dealing with a Gemini, because I really just wanted to go and all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Scorpio. Or there's something in the Gemini reading for you. Anyways, okay, let's carry on now. The Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Cups into the Ten of Wands. Sagittarius, Cancer. Ooh, that's all Sagittarius and Cancer energy. Okay. And the King of Swords brings Gemini into the equation, about somebody that needed to learn about like slowing down the reactions, like thinking before speaking vibes. Because in the Queen of Cups on the Wheel of Fortune, it's like their pride and ego is starting to catch up to them. Ten of Wands, right? Okay, let's go. Exactly, Monique. And the salsa. Oh, chips and salsa. Oh my goodness, that's good too. Okay, we got the World card, the Ten of Cups. Wow. A cycle closing, entering into a Ten of Cups, the kind of love you dreamt about. Eight of Swords. Okay, oop, get back here. The Six of Swords, the Fool card, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we got Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius. Whoa. The Emperor comes out, so we've got an unawoke masculine here, male or female. Remember, we all got masculine and feminine in our charts, but we've got an unawoke masculine that's going through an awakening as their pride and ego starts to catch up to them. Meanwhile, on the Page of Pentacles, I actually do see your finances starting to look up. Like you're going to be receiving a bit of a growth in your career, your financial direction, or some clarity in financial planning. Well, they work to pay off a little bit of past karmic debt on the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords that they've been fighting, like resisting working through for a long time. And they've gotten to the point where rent's due on the 1st, they got to come in and collect and pay up. Because God won't let the signs stop in their head. Scorpio's the one. Scorpio's your person, right? Queen of Cups. Ten of Wands. It's like they're getting tired of seeing all the signs about this thing. So, oh, your motivation's going to start picking up too. Like you're going to start feeling less tired and stuff. Look at the Fool card. Look at you. Like maybe some of you guys like wearing yellow, or you should, or something that energizes you. Yellow font theory, by the way, too resonates. But Fool card, you're going to be getting back to best on this one. And you do totally know that they're going to notice and they're going to act like they didn't. Okay. This is one of those people that would constantly deny, I don't talk to Scorpio. I never knew Scorpio. No, everything Scorpio said about me is not true. Everybody they're telling that to knows them too well. So they keep their friend circle small. And that's a little bit of the problem here because their friends all know them too well. And that's a big part on this Wheel of Fortune. They can't get their way through this part. You know what I mean? It's like you were the storm in their life that began everything unraveling around them. You know what I mean? So it's like you needed this pause to really kind of like be able to collect yourself, right? They were intense. They were a lot to deal with nonstop. Three of Cups. Oh yeah, some of you guys were married to this person. Six of Wands, King of Wands into the Strength card. That is a successful pride and ego. Three of Swords, the Empress into the Death card. That's you too with the Two of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aries. Check this out, Scorpio. This Three of Swords tells me they were denying their feelings for you. And also, they didn't realize that you guys were actually kingdom spouses. So Scorpio, this connection goes way deeper than expected on here. Emperor to the Empress. This is an activation of the kingdom spouse journey, isn't it? So this can be a strong separation phase. This is something like, here's the mysterious part that you haven't been able to figure out, Scorpio, of like, why do they keep coming up in my readings? Why do they keep coming up in my energy? I don't know why this keeps happening. It's because, like, here's the thing. You guys didn't just meet each other for a reason. Oh, that stuff. You two were handpicked by God. Actually, so you guys, like, remember The Price is Right? Remember the showcase showdowns at the end? Yeah, like when you picked this lifetime and said, oh, I like that life. I'll be that Scorpio right there. It was a package deal. They were part of it. And you, them. This is high level. This goes above twin flame, above soulmates, okay? This is where their eyes get opened up here. Libra energy, Three of Swords. The Three of Swords shows them fighting their feelings. Or The Price is Right resonates to you. Some of you guys might even be dealing with a Libra. You got strong Libra energies or cusper vibes. Okay, so they don't want to fight this anymore because even I picked the card back up. So this pause was needed to collect yourself because they, like, you really had the feeling they'd never change, and that became a lot of the intensity to deal with. But so it's like your person has the energy of a runner. Two of Wands, the Hierophant, but a runner on a whole different level. Libra, Taurus energy. These two major arcanas are the breakdown of this card, right? So the motivation that you're seeing on this one is actually changing their energy level to get them out of this running phase, always running away from the people that would like while also like they were chasing status or chasing clout or trying so hard to fit in. Like it's because it's that song. Oh gosh, who is it? I remember the video. It's that song, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, right? And so they made you feel like they were jealous of you. It is one of the 7 of Cups, 7 deadly sins. Whether it's professional jealousy or just your vibe jealousy, maybe they felt you got more attention than them, or they felt like they weren't on your level and so they would try to like belittle you down to get you to the level. This is a big thing about when you're going through like a whoa awakening, right? I just realized I said that Scorpio was all that, the bag of chips and the dip. That's total. I miss Hawaii. That's a total Miss Hawaii thing. Good vibes. Scorpio gives off good energies. Death card. You did get them to restore their old. It's an ego death. You got them to restore their old way of thinking. Queen of Wands on the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Wands. They still love you. That's the thing. They were thinking with the wrong chakra, the wrong part. So the whole thing is they really didn't know how deep this connection went, even though you were awoke to it, right? And the Justice card is that it's Echo Smith. Yeah, thanks, Sandra. I wish that I could. That's actually a fun song to play. But anyways, the Justice card. This talks about them getting their emotional and logical selves in check, their masculine and feminine energies, getting left brain, right brain, all in perspective in order to proceed much more mature and balanced instead of always going off the handle, right? So it's kind of like they were in this for all the wrong reasons, and then as soon as things gets complicated, they run back to the place where they still feel like they have control of things, right? And they feel like they're safe. But now they're losing control on that, and that's that ego death. And the pride goes before the fall. Strength card on the 6 of Wands. Successfully overcoming it and having the strength to persevere through it for something successful with you. Total Leo energy on this one. So this has them in their own emotions because as they're undergoing this test and relinquishing control, they realize by isolating themselves that there's no one left to control but themselves. And it's left them in a conundrum where they're stuck like backed up against a wall and they don't know what to do. Because the only thing they can do is 5 of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Look back during this Mercury retrograde on the stuff that was miscommunicated out to you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, in order to try to make some peace and come to a correcting. So this has them in their emotions. Could even be another Scorpio for some of you guys. Yeah, 5 of Cups, King of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio vibes on that. Also Cancer, Aries energy. It's the thing that like they really, as these emotions that they're dealing with as they're going through this relinquishing control thing, it's what's giving the ability to allow themselves to trust someone enough to let them in. Straight up, I'm going to give your person 1 point on this one, just in the fact that because of what they went through before they met you, it does lead them through some traumatizations. Something where I would tell them they're breaking generational debt and paying off some family lineage curse stuff in order to clear their energies, and it's what brings them back your way. But that's a conversation they're not ready for just yet. But they're getting there. You're just ahead of them. Okay? But the Hierophant to the 5 of Wands shows them do elevate. They do learn some lessons on this. And it gets them to the point that they can let you in. You know they do regret fumbling you, right? Total football thing here. Maybe somebody's a professional athlete. Or like you've got kids in football. Something like that, Hierophant vibes. But so they regret that part, 5 of Wands. They learned their lesson about it. They actually do really wish they'd been ready on this one. So I do see they realize what they had with you. I think that's what leads them to taking accountability for their actions with the Judgment card and coming to mature in a King of Pentacles vibes after having been healed and worked through this. They will reach out. And I love seeing that King of Pentacles, that they actually do reach out and they take the accountability to seek peace. I dig it. Strong cardinal energy, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. Pisces is here, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, more Pisces, more Gemini, more Cancer. Well, I mean, the world card at this point, it's every sign. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Could be another one. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. Their whole chart's activated for you. You know that. You know they're hiding their crash out. You know they are. They're nowhere near at the stage they look like at that point publicly. Look, they're holding back their 10 of Cups on the 3 of Cups. That's what leads them to reaching out. All right. I love it. Scorpio, I hope this helps. Please hype and like the reading, hang out with each other, interact and reply to each other in the comments. It's like Facebook, just be a fam here. And thanks for being here. If you do want to book a private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here. All right, it'll take you to the link tree that takes you to the booking site and all the other channels and digital small businesses that the Archer Network believes in and supports. All right, it's also pinned in my bio and it's down in the description and comments too. All right, otherwise, till next we meet, Scorpio, you know I love you. All right, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, and extra big spinny hugs because you needed 2 spinny hugs. All right, love you, Scorpio. I'll see you later. I don't know why, but I just heard Scorpionator, and I just saw I just saw a scene from Terminator. Isn't that cool? How I forget what the actor's name was, the one that played the bad robot in Terminator, not Schwarzenegger, the other guy. How he kept getting to reprise that role in other movies. I used to think that was awesome. The Wayne's World one was the one I loved. When Wayne gets pulled over in the Gremlin and it's him and he's, can I help you? That's that actor's name. Dude, he made very good out of being a bad guy. That's weird, but it's cool too. Iris, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family. Happy to have you. All right. Hey, Crystal. What's up, Susie? You are welcome. My pleasure. Thanks, Bernadette. Shelly. Hey, Cappy Goat. Cappy Goat Mod Squad. You guys are awesomeness. All right. Let's see here. Next up, over to Sagittarius. There we go. Okay, cool. I've missed reading for you, Sag. This is going to be cool. Let's use this one. Let's use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. All right. Oh, yeah. And if you guys want any of the decks that I use on the channel, I went through and I did all the copy-paste links off Amazon for you guys. So they're all down in the description box and that for you, too. Gigi, you are right on time. Sagittarius with that perfect timing showing through. Hey, Bernadette. Limitless. Let's do it, Sag. I never bring this up for you. Let's flood that chat. Pop some arrows down there, some of the archery emojis, whatever, the horse emojis if you want. You are the centaur. Flood that chat. Cancer and Leo do it all the time. All right. And with the energies that we're going into, I've been watching for you guys. Sagittarius, you're in a major glow up. You are entering your power era. You know, some of the things on TikTok might call it the villain era, but we look at it as a position of taking your power back. Because you got powers like what you're getting ready to come into, Sag. You got to use it for the good. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go for it, Sag. You're going to be at 221.44. So what's up? How you been doing, Sag? I'm just reading for you. Thanks for being here. Please hype. Please like the reading. All right, think about your person and let's dig in. All right, I gotta live up to my reputation here. I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer. All right, that's why I'm Archer. I'm here for you. So let's tap in and tune in. And let's do this. All right. All right. God, give me everything you got for Sagittarius. Want to find out everything that's going on in Sagittarius's person in their life. Think about your person, Sag. Let's do this. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful Sagittarius, the only sign deserving and worthy of 5 syllables. Let's go. Over energy is the 9 of Swords. I don't know why, but I just heard not you again. I don't know what that means though. But with this here, the Fire Horse though, it's like this silence is giving you the time with the Page of Swords to prepare for this glow up that's getting ready to happen. Okay. It's like the glow up that channels across the social medias have talked about. You're Sagittarius, you're coming into a glow up. It is finally here and finally getting ready to happen. King of Wands, okay? 8 of Wands. This is finally moving forward for you. It's about time. Some of you guys might even be in real estate or property management or making plans to move maybe. There's a for sale house sign on there. All right, let's see where it goes because in the silence though, there's stuff changing. The Page of Swords and the King of Wands. It's like you both have been learning lessons, okay? And you're both watching each other. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo because this came out for one of those signs because it's that vibe of Sagittarius being like, I'm not checking up on them. I don't even care about them anymore. What are they up to? And your person's doing the same thing. I don't even think about Sagittarius anymore. Nope, don't even care. What's Sagittarius up to? So there's duality on this with Gemini coming in, okay? So let's see what we got. I've got the Moon card. Ooh, I got the Moon. Technically, the Moon is Pisces, but I always pull Cancer energy with it as well because Cancer's dominant satellite up there is the Moon. All right, but that's a Pisces card. It does show that they've had a dream about you recently. So if you guys have had a dream about them, you guys were both together in that dream. King of Swords, Ace of Wands. Oh, it was that kind of a dream. Okay. The 7 is, hey, dude, it's okay to totally want to fire off your arrow, Sag. or you want to, no, we're not even going to hold it. Seven, this is a family-friendly channel. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles on the Emperor card. Oh, wow, that's a boss up. Holy moly, they're in a glow up too. Like, I guarantee you, if you go to your person sign and go cross-watch, nobody cross-watches, everybody cross-watches. At this point, judgment-free zone, I guarantee you, I would say to them, you're in a glow up. Embracing some masculine energies, even for my male Sagittariuses, that leads to the Sun card and the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. It's not breadcrumbing. They're coming out of the breadcrumbing stage. Like, they were at a Six of Pentacles stage. Now they've elevated to a King of Pentacles stage. Oh, so the age difference was a problem. Not a problem. It's overcomable, but it's where this like lost in translation stuff happened. Like, one of you guys totally knows what 6-7 means. And the other one, when you hear 6-7, it makes you all delulu. Anyways, so the thing about it is that I think they're getting found out for what's been going on. As you're going into this glow up, there's like something or someone in their friends or their family circle, something about this is coming to light that they still have feelings for you, and you're going to find out about it. This time your snooping pays off, right? Because you're like, oh, I've looked forever. Nothing's changed. Nothing's happened. I mean, I don't stalk them. I don't look. I don't even remember how to spell their name. You discover something that kind of changes the direction for you, Sag. This was never over. This was a really long pause, right? It's almost like you knew they would find their way, but it, for the longest time, it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, right? Cardinal energy on that. Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Leo's here too. Aquarius is here. Cancer and Pisces. Eight of Swords. The Ace. Oh my gosh, that's the Ace of Pentacles. This is happening. Either you guys have already, somebody has reached out or somebody's getting ready to. Ace of Pentacles. This is close with the Death card. Scorpio, Capricorn, and Gemini vibes on the Eight of Swords. Look at all the stuff that's in their way on this. See? Look at the confusion going on in their mind. All right. They keep like, maybe some of you guys, there's family or children involved on this one, or like an ex that keeps getting in the way, or somebody doesn't want somebody to proceed forward. Right. But it's something. My throat chakra just locked up, Sag. Okay, hold on. I need a percentage really quick on this. Hold on. Give me a percentage for what I just the message I just downloaded. Yeah, that. Page of Swords. Okay. Page of Swords, Nine of Swords. This is at 19%. Gotcha. Okay. So for 19% of you, for the 19% of you that they went in another direction and entertained another option, a lesson that had to be learned in order for you guys to come back together. And I'm not calling it out. You know your story. You know if they were cheating or not. I'm not accusing anything here. However, for those of you that they did go in that direction, for that 19% of you on this one, it's that they called them your name. Eight of Swords, Gemini, right? Mercury retrograde is an interesting vibe on this one. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Gemini, or somebody with some strong Gemini in their chart. Even I'm feeling it. Like, they did it, right? And then they were like, oh, crap. Yeah, that sort of a thing. Okay. Scorpio, that's the water sign energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Aries is pretty strong too, but then you've got Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. A lot of Libra and Cancer on this. A lot of Capricorn too. Some of you guys could be a Sag Cap Cusper. Maybe you're born on the 19th, the 20th, 21st, 22nd-ish, right in that era. The Fool card. Oh my gosh, they still want to try this again. You guys are in a Fool card energy. Three of Pentacles, and your guardian angels are guiding you guys to do it. That's why you guys keep seeing this. Oh my God, if you think you're seeing signs about them, dear goodness, the Sagittarius card is here. So one, you're taking your power back. I love it when a major arcana comes out for a sign during the reading. All right. Two, the guardian angels, like, they keep, like, they don't have a chance of getting you off their mind, especially for those of you that they called somebody else your name. What? I know. I'm only giggling because there's a Sag being like, figures. Right? Because they figured out their happiness is with you. Leo and Sagittarius energy on this. Okay. So their pride and ego caught up to them, because the thing on this is that, like, you got burnt out on the way that they kept gaslighting you and breadcrumbing you. Six of Pentacles vibes. And it's like you were just trying to see where things could go, right? And then they resulted in the gaslighting on this. And so they had to kind of go their own way to overcome their avoidant issues. And they kind of had to do it on their own. They couldn't keep doing this to you. You were like, nope, I'm done. I'm out. Block you. Walk away. Now I'm going to unblock you. Now I'm going to look at your social media. And you were like, I'm trying to see where this can go. Why does it have to keep going this way? Why do they keep doing this? And then that's what results in this down here on that 6 Pentacles, where they had to learn about breadcrumbing and learn how to come in more correct on this. So the thing about this is that they are working to overcome their avoidant issues, but that was what was kind of a turnoff to you, wasn't it? You're like, Archer, this might have gone a little faster if they hadn't been like that so much, right? It's like you felt the energy off it, but yet you loved them. It wasn't supposed to go this way, and it wasn't supposed to last this long. It was like this silence shouldn't have lasted this long. Leo, it's so, okay. So the thing on this is, it's like maybe they've just been talking about you to their closest people in their circle, or just like trying to suss this out, or still, some of you guys still either work in the same friend or coworker circle. And so there's that little bit of stuff going on behind each other's talking, okay? Some of you guys, it's just family, though, that's getting involved. There's the devil. So it does seem like there's a bit of jealousy and gossip that they needed to work to overcome out of the 7 of Cups, 7 deadly sins, which 6 of Wands says they can do it. And you do got strong Leo energy here, but there's a lot of Cancer energy too. Could even be a Cancer Leo cusper. The 6 of Wands says this works out in your favor, right? Because this became a lot of people heard and found out about this, right? By that time apart, a lot of that to settle. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So let me get a little bit more on this. Some of you guys could be born, the 9s are really repetitive. Some of y'all could be born on the 6th, 16th, the 8th is here. The 28th comes out with the 24th, maybe even the 30th, the 3rd. The 17th or the 7th comes in with the 10th and the 11th and the 21st as well. Oh, the 22nd is here too, repeating 2s. That's letting you know this is getting ready to happen with the Judgment card, because they did look inward about the stuff they said about you and realized they messed up, you know? They're frustrated with that Tower card, but the Tower card they're experiencing, they had to learn this with the 4 of Wands to the King of Cups. Some of you guys, this could be your twin flame, part of the twin flame journey, and you guys are ascending and elevating into like a kingdom spouse type of a connection. And that journey gets deep because you guys were handpicked by God, and you're like, no, I thought we were just twin flames, or like soulmate twin flame. No, you guys are elevating, even in the silence with the 4 of Swords, Libra energy, as they get balanced on this one. So the thing on the, oh, dude. So each of you have one person that knows that you two still have feelings for each other, and that's what's leading to the contact behind the scenes to suss things out in order to bring you guys back together. Because this all runs through some kind of a friend circle or a digital circle or something, somehow, like, you got one person you trust, they got one person they trust, and it's almost like either those are the two that are arranging things or get things together to suss out or test the waters, right? Some of you guys, I'm seeing something about, like, maybe, I don't know why I saw Bambi, because there's no protection here from that. Something about deers or deer crossing or something. Maybe it's just even a heads up or something to watch out for deer driving at night. You know, that's just safety. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I don't see anything wrong or bad happening, but it's about nurturing this. So this is the one connection the games didn't work, because like you're above that lower level energetical vibration. And so that they act like they don't care about whether you stay or go, that's the energy that gets shed away, right? You know, when you try to open up or go on and I don't care, go, whatever. You're like, dude, show like you care, do something. You know what I mean? That's the energy that they're coming into. Judgment card. This retrograde's got them looking inward, and they're processing through a Tower card in order to be ready for you. So they act like they don't care, but that's what they're shedding with this Tower card in order to try to restore your heart and your trust in them. And that's the energy that heals the wounds and clears the karmic slate for this thing here. Like all those hurts, all the traumas that you guys both have been through get shed away with that ending and the shedding in the year of the snake, in order for you guys to get back to the point where life is good. It's almost like you guys come back together and have to meet for the first time again and start fresh. Because like they're even scrolling back through their phone. Some of you guys have been too. And like, wow, remember how great things were back when we first met? That's because God is guiding the both of you guys to get back to that vibe, so you guys can start opening up and flirting again, being like, hi, nice to meet you. Okay? Because there's a lot of stuff that went down on this first time. This long of a pause was needed in order to restore the connection. 4 of Wands, King of Cups. That lets you guys get back to when life was good for you too. All right? I love it. Thing is being restored here. Have hope and faith in this, Sad. It's going to work out. Sag could be dealing with the mutable signs. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Gemini, Virgo, maybe another Sagittarius. And the cardinal energy is strong too. Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. Virgo again, Taurus is here, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo. And there's the fox. For those of you that keep seeing things or waiting to see the sign of like, what's the fox mean? When am I going to see the fox? There you go. You just saw the fox. See it down here? There's your sign. This is probably like only a week or so away, especially for those of you that are preparing or making plans to move or move back or move closer or move in with each other. Whoa, it's going to take off pretty fast once you guys make that first communication. What Sag wants, Sag gets. It's about darn time. In a minute, I'm Anita, tarot reading front. Sag, thank you. Thank you for being here. And please hype and like the reading on your way out. And you better invite me to the wedding because this is one that you've waited a very long time for. But if you'd like to book a personal reading or to find out everything else the channel has to offer here, just scan the QR code. All right, it'll take you right there to your link tree. The link's pinned in the bio down in the description box as well. It'll take you to all the channels we support, digital small businesses, healing channels, and just everything. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, Sagittarius, chin up, look up, because it's getting better really fast for you. I love that. All right. Until next we meet, Sag, you know I love you. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. See you later. All right. Cool. Sag, you have no clue how much your person has missed you and the stuff they've gone through. Oh my God. You're like, wait, Archer, I've been through double HE, double hockey sticks too. So have they. You guys are mirroring. God's sitting up there being like, okay, you guys each keep trying to go in other directions. We'll wait. You do know you two wind up back together. Crosswatcher, you two wind up working this out. God, look, apparently we're not done with Sagittarius yet. Hold on. Anyways, yeah, Two of Pentacles. Both of you guys, same vibes. God is sitting there being like, you two goobers are meant to be together. Bless their hearts. They're going to figure this out. It's like each of you guys get really, really close. You get ready to reach out, they find somebody, or they do something, or they change jobs or move. Then they get really close, you do something, job change, things move. It's like things kept getting in the way, but they're getting ready to sync together. Okay, it's still them. It's still them. Sag is like, I know it's still them. Do they know? Oh, they're figuring it out. They got bare wires touching bare metal up there, yo. It's shocking. Yeah. God's like, keep resisting. It's fine. You guys got free will. You guys still wind up together. It's like your souls are in front of God with that judgment card in the biblical tarot. And he's like, really? Really? It actually does work out, Sag. And the rewards for the frustration for both of you guys when you get together, oh my word, it's epic. I'm not saying you guys are all going to be rich and famous. That's like a tarot 101 cop-out, right? You know, I'd love for every Sagittarius in the world to be rich and famous and have all the money. But what about having just enough money to live and make ends meet? Imagine having all your bills on auto pay, being able to buy anything on Amazon at the store, not worrying about the tariffs, not worrying about inflation, and just being able to enjoy your life with your person, right? That is a richness that Ella Langley writes about, all right? So anyhow, I may or may not be an Ella fella. I will not confess to that. So anyways, all right, so next we meet Sagittarius. I love you. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. You were still going to get a spinny hug. Okay. It was almost like Sag got a bonus extender for the other ones that as soon as I was like, please hype and like the reading, and they're like, I'm done, I'm out, I'm good. Then it's like, nope, wait, there's more. All right. We've got that finished. Let's get into Capricorn, shall we? Hey, Sharon. What up, what up? All right. Capricorn. There we go. What up, Capricorn? How you guys been doing? Oh my gosh, 140 here. And we got 95. Oh my gosh, there's over 300 people here total on all the platforms. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Welcome and be a part of the family. It's so awesome to have you here. I get to catch up with an awesome Capricorn friend of mine later on this weekend. Oh my God, I'm so excited to get to talk to her. We've needed time to catch up. She is just awesome. She just rocks. Okay, Capricorn, what do we want to use for you? I haven't busted this deck out in a while. Let's grab the Moose deck. Ooh, Temperance. Some of you guys might be Cap Sag Cuspers. All right, let's see where this goes. All right, Capricorn, let's put you at 238.55. That's not bad. I like that. What up, Capricorn? How you doing, you Cardinal Earth sign, you? All right, let's take a peek at what's going on. Think about your person. All right, thank you for being here too, by the way, and being a part of the family. Love to have you. Hi, Mel. All right, think about your person, Capricorn, and let's see what we've got going on this Mercury retrograde for you and your person. What are the thoughts? What are the feelings? What are the emotions? What do we have for Capricorn? Frankie has this deck too, but she is way better at reading the energies than me. She's awesome with this deck. All right. Frankie always finds the good decks. I don't know how Frankfurt does it, but she always finds the best decks. Sorry, I'm random. Wow, my ADHD just kicked in. All right, does your person have ADHD, Capricorn? They might, because they just energied all over my table. Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Please let Capricorn talk to me. Three of Swords. I know what I did. Three of Pentacles. Guardian angels are leading them in the Four of Cups to the Page of Pentacles. They want to reach out because they're getting a little emotional over you. But you see how they always like to talk over you before too? They're still kind of doing that. So we got to see what's up with that. Oh, Five of Cups. Okay. They miss you. Like in that, I felt serious energy off of Cap. All right, let's go. Two shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorn. let's duck witches, get money. Okay, here we go. Autocorrect. Over energy is the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Wands underneath that. That leads into the Knight of Swords. God is actually moving things around behind the scenes in the Knight of Pentacles to grow this into something long-term. Maybe you or your person work for a delivery service or the post office, because the Knight of Pentacles in my decks, that Capricorn energy, Taurus and Virgo too, though, this is the U.S. Postal Service, right? Because neither rain, sleet, or snow, nothing stops Knight of Pentacles from delivering the Ace of Pentacles, which is the message in the real world life to you. Right, Brittany? It totally makes sense. Eight of Wands. This is already happening. You guys are on a pathway coming back to each other. All right. Sagittarius and Aquarius energy. This has a fox on it too. We've got another card that if you've been waiting to see a fox or hearing that, you know, the old urban legend that the fox is the sign, there's your fox. Look at the fox head on that person down there. Okay, let's see where this goes. We've got the Ten of Wands. I actually feel good vibes off that one. As soon as I saw the Ten of Wands, I'm like, nice, nice. There's a burden they wish to put down that they've been carrying for too long with that Strength card. So you guys could be dealing with a Leo, maybe a Sag. The Tower cards here too. There's a lot of towers coming in. This retrograde there's so much stuff coming to light during this retrograde, privately, publicly, all of it for you guys. Fool card to the Five of Swords. That leads into the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you guys might work together. But I do see on this one that they're actually doing some work here. Even in the Four of Swords silence, they're working with the Ace of Pentacles that gets delivered. There's the Knight of Pentacles right here that I was just talking about that delivers the Ace of Pentacles, which is your energy, Capricorn vibes. And look at it actually happening for you guys. Check it out, Anne-Marie. What's up, Anne-Marie? How are you? Freckles, thanks for the heart, me. Your awesomeness. And that's actually kind of what Capricorn's person thinks about them, your awesomeness. If I didn't know better, Capricorn, I'd say you have options. I'd say you've got options coming your way. And this is your reading. Sorry, cross watchers, earmuffs. The Magician. And the Four of Wands. You've got like a twin flame reaching out. You may have a new soulmate reaching out. You may have somebody digital that you're connecting with. You got options. The only thing with the Five of Cups is that you're like, none of them's really that great, Archer. Hold on. Let's see where this goes. Because you're like, I really like this one, but after they open up a little bit, they ghost, they go quiet, right? Could be at a distance or something. And you're like, I kind of dig this one too, but this one's just foolish. The age difference was an issue and the difference in the upbringing. But then in the Eight of Pentacles, you got this one that you guys work well together or you work together, but there's the awkwardness that creates a tabooness, right? All right, let's break it down. Let's see where it goes. Because the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords says you're taking the time to figure that Ace of Pentacles that we saw out, because you might have more than one special delivery coming in. Some of you guys might even have something in your spam folder or your blocked folder. You could like message on Facebook or something like, oh my gosh, haven't talked to you in forever, Capricorn. Want to get together and catch up? You're like, oh my gosh. Like a week ago, my phone was Casper the Silent Ghost. I thought I had no cell phone service or something. You called and double paid your bill, right? Then all of a sudden you get Capricorn, what you doing this week? And Capricorn, you got time for a date? Capricorn, what's going on? Whoa. And you thought they'd never do this. And yet now you've got more than one person doing it. It's like a delayed effect, right? Hey, Howard, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Let me get more on the Ten of Wands, the Strength card and the Tower card. Because their whole world is a little upside down right now, Cap. Okay? The High Priestess. Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you. Act surprised. Their whole world's upside down. Two of Wands. The Two of Cups. Now the repeating twos are starting to come in with the Queen of Wands because they do want to try this again. And the World card. They're actually working on closing a cycle. So the thing about it is that it's like you've got these options coming your way. Well, you're over here still trying to like stop causing, like you're trying to clean up the drama they've caused in their life without realizing you've got other options because there's these extra dramas and extra energies that keep coming into you. Whenever you're trying to get something off the ground, you got that one Tower card, right? The Miranda Lambert energy on this one crazy ex-girlfriend or boyfriend that always comes in and sabotages, right? Or they do. Because it's that vibe of a third party that's in no way a third party, right? Like you don't want to be a third party. They don't want. So it's this could be the ex or somebody in a separation and somebody won't let go. That sort of a vibe. The Fool card shows somebody taking a risk or taking a leap, though. Strong Aries energy, Gemini and Leo too, Sagittarius and Scorpio, Virgo, Libra too. Strong Virgo, strong Scorpio at the moment. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, nice. Three of Swords. There's the Three of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. That literally the Judgment card that leads to an awakening. It literally says awakening on the card. So you're right. You were the catalyst, and they're going through it. The Wheel of Fortune to the Three of Swords. They know what they did. So their attention-seeking behavior, that's what kind of became a full-time job for you to keep up with that inconsistency, right? But then you've also got this other person that you're interacting with online too, because like of what you dealt with over here. And then Three of Swords is that third party that's not a third party, right? But their words get in the way on this one. Some of you guys might be victims of like gang stalking or something. Ace of Cups, the Justice, but this actually shows justice being served. They find the balance and start acting more consistent, more direct, right? The Justice card is Libra energy. Some of you guys could totally be dealing with one, but the Justice card, Capricorn, is the one that talks about balancing the left and right brain, the emotional and the logic sides, getting the masculine and feminine energies together in order to proceed forward in a much more positive way, right? Because it's not what they said, but how they would say it and then how they would say nothing. So, well, it's like, so you got the one party that's interested, Ace of Cups, but then you got justice on the other one being served out here. So it's like every time, oh, so like, well, this devil energy from the past doesn't let you be. And you got this other one that's dealing with some devil energy coming in. So it's like when this Three of Swords person here no longer wants you, then they're fine with cutting you out. But as soon as you try to move on, that's when like things start happening. Okay, it's like they're still clingy and they don't want to let go. Leo, Libra, Gemini energy, but also Scorpio and Aries. But that's kind of what leads to their awakening on this. So it's kind of the vibes I'm pulling off of it. It's like that the freaky thing that's going to happen here is that like it's like you're going to go out on a date or two, then learn a lesson or get ghosted, get ticked off, and then like try this other person here. And this sounds weird, but just go with it, Capricorn, because it's Goldilocks. All right. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with Mandela effects and Berenstain Bears and Pop-Tarts, right? Pop-Tarts never had frosting on top of them. They were always plain, right? Right? I don't remember. Anyways, what? Some of you guys will discover a new Mandela effect, Capricorn. Just heads up, so you know, it's kind of cool. But I knew it. Every time you try to get them to settle down, they'd run away. And they literally just leapt all the way off the table. Really? I'm not really. Which card was that? Hold on. That one's really far. Okay, some of you guys are really at a distance. And look, the way, oh wow, the way they run in that Ace of Cups, they were scared of their emotions. I felt it so far that it's like, oh wow, look, I kind of like Capricorn. I think I'm falling for Capricorn. I gotta go. They're so scared about that. So that's the thing when the direction changes, that they come back though to get this right. So it's like you go through this person learn a lesson, this person learn a lesson, you know, one's too hot, one's too cold, and this one shows up and comes in just right finally that puts an end to the other stuff, right? Ace of Cups. Then these other options fade away back into history. It's actually the person you really wanted to be with the whole time. That's why these other lessons come in. You know what I mean? That's the thing that changes this. Could be now with another cardinal sign. That Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries energy is pretty strong. Some of you guys, it could be cap on cap. Heavy Libra. Then you've got Virgo and Gemini are here too. Cancer, Pisces, and Leo. Strong Aries energy too. But Virgo is here. And so there's a lot of Capricorn. Capricorn and Libra seem to be pretty dominant on this one. Gemini, that's more Cap. That's a lot of Capricorn. Okay, so let me see the direction where this goes here, because like you got one that's too clingy, one that's not clingy enough, and then it just becomes like too much, right? And then after that, it's like, hold on, I got to get the mic. Doop, doop, doop. I really got to upgrade to a wireless mic. Okay, there we go. Is that better, TikTok? Because otherwise I can't bring it back. I'll just unmic the thing. But we'll see how it goes. So this here on this Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, this is where they find that spark and the passion to come back on your way. It's like they find out you're moving on or talking to other people, and then they overcome their attachment avoidant ways so that things can start working out. It's kind of like you scared them into the change by cutting them off, and they're going to like want something long-term this time. So that it's like they know when they press send or they reach out, they better be ready for long-term, because you're not settling for anything other. You know what I mean? I get it. Stand in your power on this one. You're looking good, Two of Wands. Just like, so you know, they wind up choosing you every lifetime. Okay? That's why you got cardinal earth sign this time. And that's why you're Capricorn. All right? You're their motivator, and it really propels them right back in your direction. Okay? I love that part for you. It'll wind up with the Two of Wands being your choice long term, whether you just want closure to go in a new direction or if you want continuation. All right? That's the part that'll be up to you. They never respected you before with the way they were kind of like a control freak vibe, but they're coming out of that. I like it. It's a humbling. That's the result of the ego death. Capricorn, I hope this helps. All right, please hype and like the reading on the way out, and interact down in the comments. Have a good time. And if you want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything the channel has to offer here, just scan the QR code, use the link in the description or comments, and it's also pinned in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. Otherwise, until next we meet, Capricorn, you know I love you. All right, I'm a Cancer. I'm your opposing sign. We're like awesomeness like that. But anyways, I'll see you next time. All right, till then though, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Capricorn. Okay. Can't believe that Ace of Cups light just whee, right off the table. All right. And to everybody here, oh my goodness. Wow, we're pushing with all the platforms. We're over 400 people in this chat. Oh my gosh, thank you guys all for being here. Instagram, love you guys. Thanks for showing up. Hi, Phil. Hey, Source. Gabriella, you're over here too. Deb's here. What's up, Deb? Hey, Philly. Oh my gosh, you guys, everybody's showing up. La Crita. Yes, we're getting ready for Aquarius. Hey, Gwen. Oh, Gwen, thank you for sharing the live. That means the world to me. God Starlight's here. I think I saw Aquarius Scorpio girl in the house too. Karma here. What's up, Karma Dharma? Thank you for that. Like, you're cool. I love you guys. Yeah. Dude, we got a lot of people here. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us tonight. This is good vibes. Limitless. You know I love you, girl. It's been forever. I love the alien emojis. Ah, it's so cool. Olga in the house. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca, thank you for the repost. All right. Dude, we're a fam here. I love you guys. You guys are awesomeness. All right, let's get into Aquarius now. Aquarius, why don't you do what Limitless is doing? Let's flood that chat. Pop some alien emojis, water bear vase emojis, whatever emojis you use to describe yourself, Aquarius. Just be you. Just do you. All right, let's see what we got here. Stay up. Okay, Aquarius, what do I want to use for you, Aquarius? Let's go with, I'm going to use the, I can't pick a deck, y'all. Aquarius, what deck should we use? I need a deck for y'all. Bernadette, what deck should we use? Anne-Marie, any idea? You got Aquarius Rising. That's cool. God Starlight. What do you guys think? I can't decide. Which one should we use, Aquarius? We got like the Biblicals, the Titanics here, the Light Seers, my Crayola deck, the Enchanted Tarot. I'm just trying to get a vibe feel. Biblical? I got to vote for Biblical, Aquarius. All right, we can go with Biblical. We got a Titanic out. Oh, yeah, my Aquarius bestie. She loves Titanic stuff. You guys need to check out History Talk. That Melissa knows a lot about, not just the Titanic, but a lot of history stuff. She's on TikTok and everywhere. We can go Biblical. I got Biblical out. Let's roll with it. All right. We're torn between Biblical and Titanic. Oh my gosh. Okay, Biblical. Queen Tiki voted Biblical. All right, guys, we'll do Biblical. I got to make a note of that. Aquarius gets Titanic. Like when we do your reading on Friday, Aquarius, I'll make a note, or Melissa will probably remind me, but we'll use the Titanic. All right, somebody will remind me, or my Virgo placements will probably write down a post-it note somewhere. Okay. We're good to go. Let's go again. All right. So yeah, we'll use biblical now, and then we'll do Titanic Friday. I got you covered, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, your timestamp is going to be 2:54:17. So let's see what we got for you. You ready? What's up, Aquarius? Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of the fam, hyping, subscribing, liking, all the good stuff. All right, think about your person, and let's see what we've got for Aquarius. Tap me in, tune me in to Aquarius energy, and give me everything you've got for the mutable air sign, because you know I love reading for air signs. I never have to Rainbow Unicorn Tarot with y'all. You guys are just give it to me straight. The Queen of Pentacles into the Queen of Swords. Oh, wow. Abigail the Peacemaker. They see you as a Proverbs 31 woman or man, no gender in tarot. But the way they took everything so personally and projected it out onto you, Queen of Swords, that was a lot to handle. So this is a bit of a test in like a little bit of the like drama or attention-seeking behavior type of a vibe. Okay, let's see where it goes. We're tapped in. Give me 2 shuffles for Aquarius. Let's do it. Here we go. 1. I did say fixed, right? Did I say fixed or did I say mutable air sign? Did I really do that? I'm sorry. I'm not even going to play that. If I did, I'm not even going to play it off as some divine thing that, oh, I said it for a reason. Nope. If I called you the mutable air sign, I messed up or Gemini. Anyways. Knight of Cups. Oh, Knight of Cups is a fixed sign. Maybe I did say it right. Okay, I'll stop doubting myself. All right, 2 shuffles. Anyways, 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Beam me up, Scotty. Here we go. Overall energy is the 5 of Wands. Could be dealing with a Leo. Don't have to be, but it might help. That's 2 fixed energies coming together about lessons being learned, though, right? So 5 of Wands, King of Swords. It was the immature drama vibes on this one. 9 of Swords into the 5 of Cups. So did you put them in check? Did you cut them off? Because like their temper tantrums were a lot to deal with. Something like that. Let me see where this goes. Okay, hold on. Let's see where we go. I've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. This person was a lot to work on, right? Or some of you guys did work together. The Queen of Wands is here, though. The Ace of Cups. Aquarius, please, please, please give me another chance. You felt that energy coming. Because in the Queen of Wands in the Biblical Tarot, it's Deborah. She was the prophetess. In the Titanic Tarot, since we're reading both energies, it's Violet Jessup, a woman who survived sailing on all 3 of the Olympic-class ships. Those ships had a habit of running into stuff, or sucking stuff into their side. Ace of Cups to the 10 of Cups is trying to like learn a lesson to have something in a fresh start vibe. So the 7 of Cups, the 7 deadly sins, the temptation of Jesus in the desert by Satan. For some of you guys, you caught him red-handed entertaining one of the other options or entertaining one of the 7 deadly sins. Could be a bit of like adultery, jealousy. Some of you guys found out you were the third party or they tried to make you the third party and you're like, whoa, hold on. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. There's the Emperor though, with the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. There's still a spark in this connection. Strong Aries energy. With that Ace of Wands, that red thread theory is still connecting you guys together. So you guys are kind of energetically tuned in. With that Wheel of Fortune, though, was it the fact that they were like always had to entertain the other choice, the vice or the options, whether it was like workaholism or alcoholism or Ace of Wandsism? But was it that they always had to entertain the other options while pushing you away? Because that push-pull dynamic became a lot to deal with on this, right? Could be another fixed sign, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, or Aquarius. 5 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. It's like you've been working to heal and overcome this for a long time, right? Hey, Lisa, what up, girl? Spinny hugs. But so it became a lot to deal with, even for those of you, like this might be with that 5 of Pentacles, what has some of you guys taken a break in love. Maybe with what this person put you through, some of you guys like have been like seeing a therapist or a counselor or something, going through recoveries or changes. Ace of Cups to the 10 of Cups shows you going to be like ready to love again. Okay. This is about you this time because your person always made everything about them. So the thing about this is like you're taking a break just to like decompress from what they put you through or how they broke your trust because you really wanted to Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, open your heart up to them and like you wanted this to go long term. where they were opening their heart up to anyone or everyone around them. Gemini Pisces energy on this, right? Showing so many other people attention while showing you none at all. They did have to learn on that, right? All right. There could be somebody's a life path 5 or an 8. Somebody's born on the 5th, maybe the 8th, the 4th, the 1st, the 17th, the 14th, or the 11th. Repeating 10s, 10-10 showing up. Or you or them were born on the 10th, 20th, or 30th. And what's up with July 13th? July 13th and August 21st for some reason are showing up. King of Swords. Oh, for some of you guys, that might be a divorce date or a breakup date. Star card and 9 of Cups. For some of you guys, it's like 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands. When they keep getting brought up onto your mind, it's not just about the energetic cord. It's also reminding you to pray for them because of what they're going through. Star card of the 9 of Cups. So they had to process through this stuff because every time you did try to trust them and open your heart up to them, they derailed the whole thing. They self-sabotaged it. And it's like you gave them a lot of chances, right? But then it's like that star card is the healing work required to like build through this and reestablish that trust. So some of you guys might even be unsure if they can be trusted at this point. But they had to bottled up like so many internal emotions. That's why it all came out at once with you, right? It's the old age adage of always hurting the one we love. And it's like they thought they could keep getting away with it, but 10 of Wands, it got a lot. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. And yet that's what leads to the Ace of Swords and a successful union on this, believe it or not. They kind of see you as like, I mean, you like this either started as friends first or like they see you as their best friend or you them. Maybe some of you guys work together. Okay. But with the Hierophant, there is a higher level to this connection on this one. And if they didn't process through those bottled up emotions to get past that intensity, like they never would have finally ground themselves. See Saul's conversion on that Ace of Swords, the Libra energy in this one. It's a change in mindset that they had to take and cut some stuff out. It's a truthful conversation because the Ace of Swords is, even in just standard rider weight, that's Archangel Michael's sword of truth. All right. Their lies have caught up to them. And that's what's changing this thing here. So they really have been through an awakening that's got them addressing their avoidant ways. This might even be the one that calls everybody else an avoidant, finding out that they are, and then elevating into a mature status. A King of Pentacles is Virgo vibes that brings it in on a much more mature level. If the age difference or the location was something, but this Judgment card says they're using this Mercury retrograde to look back and look inward and realize the stuff that they said and did wrong on this King of Swords that led through to this one. So I really think they took all their past traumas out on you, right? And they took it out on you. So like technically, like, okay, it's like this. It's like everything they had been through in the past, the stuff they accused you of, was them projecting out. Like you basically know their whole life story from their exes and the people they've dealt with, because that's the learned behavior that came out on this one. But with them looking that far back into it, that's what's changing their mindset. So what they did to you was exactly what their exes all did to them. But that King of Pentacles shows them maturing, and the Judgment card shows them realizing that they pushed a divine counterpart away and messed things up with the one person that they shouldn't have, right? That's a massive ego death when they're like, oh my God, it was Aquarius. Aquarius, you become the one that got away, right? Everybody thinks you're an air sign, but you're the water bearer. You've actually got an extremely good control of your emotions. And that's why you become everybody's emotional safety net. But this person is the one that wants to work through this one, okay? So the regret on this Judgment card is what's leading them to reach out to you and ask if there's a chance that you might forgive them, okay? And that's what leaves the choice up to you. Then meanwhile, for some of you guys, is this person still chasing you? You've got this other person you're talking to at work or in your friend zone or digitally that you're just waiting for this stuff to settle down, and then you guys actually get stuff off the ground here, all right? I dig this. And for those of you that are total single Aquariuses and you're like, none of that resonated, for some reason I'm being told to tell you this, check your friend zone, okay? Either digital, workplace, or otherwise, okay? Follow HR policies and stuff, of course, but do with that information what you will. Hierophant, Taurus energy, the nose knows. All right, so I hope that helps. Interesting reading. Your readings during this Mercury retrograde are going to be cool. And I get to do one for you on Friday. This will be awesome. All right, Aquarius, I do indeed hope this helps. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here or use the link in the description box and pinned in my bio, TikTok, and Instagram. It'll take you to the Archer link tree where the automated booking site is and links to all the small channels and digital small medias and small businesses that we support here at the Archer Network, all right? So thank you for hyping, liking, interacting with each other down in the comments like it's a Facebook post. I love that down here. We're a family. Be a part of it. And until next time we meet, which will be on Friday for your individual reading, I'll see you then. All right. Until then, though, peace, love, and spinny hugs. You're welcome, Iris. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you. You are most welcome, God Starlight. I love your screen name, too. God Starlight. I love that. All right. Sandra, you ready? Oh, is that who it was, Monique? Robert Patrick. Thank you. I did. I haven't. Now I want to watch The Terminator. God, I haven't watched that movie since I was younger. That was a fun movie. Now I just want to get to the chopper. But then Robert Patrick makes me think of Marcus on TikTok. Robert, I don't like this Rob. Queenie Nini, thank you. What up? I love those emojis. Cool beans. All right, ready, Shelly? Ready, Limitless? Ready, Rolology Fitness? I gotta put you in the network too. Dude, Rolology Fitness, she knows her stuff here on TikTok. That's cool vibes. All right, Shelly too. Y'all seen Shelly's TikTok blowing up for that manifesting journal? Oh my gosh. I think we got a link to that down in the description box too. Dude, yeah, Rolology's blowing up on TikTok. It's crazy. Shelly blowing up on TikTok. Sunshine blowing up on TikTok. We're blowing up on TikTok. It's cool vibes here. All right. Anyhow, I love your energy too, Iris. Takes one to know one. I'm rubber, you're glue. Water does seek its own level. All right, let's get into Pisces. Let's go for it. Speaking of, there we go. Okay, cool beans. Perfect. Pisces. What do we want to use for Pisces? I want to use this one. Everyday Enchanted. All right, let's go for it. All right. Pisces, you are going to be at 30616. Let's do it to it. Here we go. What up, Pisces? How are you doing? As you know, we have saved the best for last because you are indeed the fireworks grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. Patiently waiting to listen to all the other 11 signs issues. And then finally, though, at the end of it, saving the best for last, Pisces. All right. So think about your person and let's do this, Pisces. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. If you've already had your birthday, I hope it was a great one. If your birthday's today, happy birthday. Thanks for being here. Birthday spinny hugs. If it's yet to come, actually, all Pisces, happy birthday spinny hugs. But if it's yet to come, I hope you get to make it the best solar return yet. All right. So let's go. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Pisces energy because supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. Give me everything you got for Pisces. What do we have for Pisces in their person? Think about your person, Pisces. Let's do it to it. Here we go. Ready? Yep. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful, pretty darn near perfect Pisceans. Let's go. Overall energy, the 4 of Pentacles. Now, in traditional Rider-Waite, the 4 of Pentacles depicts the dude with the pentacle in front of the heart chakra, which shows the heart's being closed off. And it's the overall energy at the bottom of the deck, so I have to apply the 4 of Pentacles to this, okay? The Magician card, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, 6 of Cups is Scorpio. The Knight of Swords and the 2 of Cups shows that God is putting things in place here to bring you two together. Knight of Swords and the 10 of Wands. You both are frustrated. Why are you guys both closed off to this, but yet you guys both want to talk to each other? Okay, this is what's going on? Okay, let's find out. All right, here we go. We got the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. The 2 of Wands is Aries. King of Swords is Gemini. King of Wands, Sagittarius. The 3 of Cups is Cancer. 5 of Pentacles is Taurus. The High Priestess is Pisces and Cancer energy. And for those of you that haven't gotten to see the fox yet, there's the fox. There's the sign for you that you've been waiting to see, which means you guys have already seen the rabbit, and now the fox shows up. Okay. The Hanged Man, nice. That's you. And the 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. I like it when a sign's major arcana comes out in their reading because that tells me going forward, you're taking your power back. Okay. All right. Nobody really can hold Pisces back. What Pisces decides to go for, Pisces will figure out a way to pull it off. Right. And they really shouldn't be trying to continue to control you in that way anyways. They need to just let you be you. But your guardian angels are beside you on this glow up. all right? Guiding you in the direction to make the choice for the decision that you want, because you've spent so much time letting everybody else tell you I do, that it's like you're in a vibe of feeling just stuck with the whole thing, right? And it's like you're just currently stuck with where you are in life. Then you're privately missing them behind the scenes, and you're really kind of sick of everybody else chiming in and butting in. And with the Five of Pentacles, you're like, I'm just going to keep it to myself right now, right? And so you're just trying to focus on you, but then the stuff going on around you is like the energies of what a drummer deals with, right? Two of Wands. Hearing all that noises, the energies, things that are going on, and trying to figure out a direction or a thing to do about it with the Two of Wands. So it's got you with this Two of Wands decision that with all the stuff going on around you, it's not giving you a chance to just be you, and it's frustrating you, right? Some of you guys could be born on the 7th or the 27th. You are them. The 5th is here, 25th. Oh yeah, happy birthday. 15th, the 3rd and the 30th. 13th comes out, repeating 3s. Some of you guys have been noticing birds, or somebody has one, by the way. Somebody has a tattoo of a bird. But, oh, some of you guys, maybe this is a Pisces thing for some of you guys. Pisces dealing with Pisces or something, or a cardinal sign. But they were so closed off their own emotions, then they projected them out onto you, and then now they're sitting with the grief for pushing you away, and they're realizing they rejected a kingdom spouse. This is deep. Pisces, if you're dealing with like a soulmate, twin flame vibes, everything going on right now is ascending this to another level. This is kingdom spouse stuff. Give me some more on this. Strong fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Cancer's here, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, more Cancer, strong Cancer and Pisces. Leo, Libra, and Virgo, and Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Sagittarius, if I didn't mention it. Ace of Swords and the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Somebody coming into their divine power. This is the first of the two cards that confirm we're on a kingdom spouse journey, the Emperor and the Empress. Okay? We've got the first part of this here. So the kingdom spouse separation cycle, that can be like one of the toughest Two of Swords tests on biblical record if you look into it. It's also the base root definition of a power couple vibe. And not just that you guys are rich and famous or make a lot, no, power couple. As in like you guys might both think it was serendipitous meets-ups, but before you guys both were born in this lifetime, you picked each other. God picked you guys, the people you guys are going to interact with, and everything that Wheel of Fortune that leads to an Ace of Swords to get you guys ready to be together. I would not be surprised to see the Empress come out on this one, especially with Justice to the Tower card. Libra, Scorpio energy, also Aries on this one. The Justice card, that's Libra energy. This is what talks about the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energies, the emotional and the logic, okay? Left brain, right brain stuff. And with that Tower card of the Two of Pentacles, so they're at the stage with this Two of Pentacles where it's like the kingdom spouse separation cycle. People, these are some of the toughest tests on record. Like during this, people can get involved with other people. They can indulge in any of the 7 deadly sins on this one, on 7 of Cups energy. It's like during this phase in the connection, I mean, just ask Abraham what goes down in something like this, right? You knew this. You're like, there's a lot to this. King of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. This is a major test of hope and faith to break the walk away when things get going tough cycle and enter into the 6 of Pentacles, nurturing it and sticking it out cycle. Some of you guys might live at a distance or be making plans to move or move in together, all right? Or even, like, because this 7 of Swords talks about in traditional Rider-Waite, the 7 of Swords is somebody taking the 5 swords, the 5 stages of grief out of a situation while still having that 2 of Swords, hope and faith in the future, right? Some of you guys might already be making plans to leave or making plans to move in a direction or stuff going on behind the scenes as these extra energies get like fished out, right? So when the avoidant narcissist meets the supernova empath, each will activate the cutting out of the past cycles, the past cords, the past devil energies in order to reboot and start fresh. See? Somebody here might be a vet technician, okay? Somebody who works with animals. Seven of Pentacles or the Two of Pentacles. The Tower is what leads them to deciding to nurture this connection, okay? So in order to break the cycles, cords, and chains that are needed in order to evolve into the Emperor, Empress, Divine Spouse status here, okay? There's these traumas that have to be experienced behind the scenes in order to allow these vibes to be cut out, Gemini, Virgo energy. And with the Hanged Man on this one, their focus and drive is in your direction. So you guys are still calling each other in. It's like you guys don't want to talk to each other, but you do. And you're like, that's it. I'm done. I'm over this. I don't want to talk to Crosswatcher anymore. And Crosswatcher's like, I don't even remember Pisces anymore. I don't want to talk to Pisces either. Then behind the scenes, you guys secretly both are trying to figure out a way to work things out and you want things to work out, right? You guys belong together. This is interesting, right? It's like you two know what you're doing, but like whatever these third-party energies are, whether they're persons, places, or things, whatever vices or Seven of Cup deadly sins it is, it's all happening in order to get you guys to work and bring things back together. So you guys both want to talk about this and work it out, but you both don't have a clue. Like how do we get the Empress in? How do we make this happen? Wheel of Fortune to the Hanged Man. And so you guys both just kind of just like stonewall each other. Like, I don't know what to do, so I won't do it. They don't want to talk to me, Archer. And I'm like, wait, hold on, Pisces. Crosswatcher, you don't want to talk to Pisces? They're like, no, I want to talk to Pisces, but Eight of Pentacles, I'm working on the fact that if I have a Swords, I can't, right? So you guys are having to make these in like, it's like moving in silence behind the scenes vibes in order to accomplish what you're wishing to, in order to cut these other, like the swordsy energies out, the mutable vibes on this. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. In order to find the love department and the love direction that leads to the Fool card and the Six of Wands. Cancer, Aries, Leo energy on this one. Shut the front door and the back door. Look at how many hurdles you guys have to overcome. Did somebody run track back in high school? Somebody run track back in school days or something? I don't know. I'm really drawn to that. But this is success for this one in the Fool card. Somebody here might even work in construction or something. But that Ace of Cups, it's that when a kingdom spouse connection comes together like this and then goes their separate ways and learns their lessons, they can't pick up where they left off. It's a reboot. Death card, and it comes back together to begin again, like scrolling back to the beginning stages instead of picking up where you left off, right? That's the Ace of Cups. That's how my Sag grandma explained it to me back in the good old days, right? That when the Ace of Cups is involved with somebody that like you guys were involved together, used to live together, or went to school or college together, or work together, right? You guys break your separate parts. You go through and experience these lessons on a kingdom spouse journey, whichever direction it is, right? Maybe somebody just overindulges in gluttony or jealousy, adultery, whichever direction. You know your story, right? But you guys are both doing the same thing to each other. That's the thing. You're mirroring. Even while you're like, I'm not talking to them, and they're like, I'm not talking to Pisces. You guys are still literally doing the same stuff, like the whole thing was orchestrated all along. This is a heavy-duty spiritual connection. Leo, Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini energy, Virgo. You or them could be born on the 17th. Maybe the 27th comes out. The 11th is here. The 5th, the 25th, and the 21st. The 7th, the 22nd, 25th, and the 5 is here. Repeating 2s, repeating 5s. Both you guys can't stop seeing signs. Can't stop dreaming about each other. Okay. The Sun card on the Ten of Swords. It's almost like you guys are like, this is all still part of the thing. Or you guys, I don't know what it is, but you guys find your way back to each other each time. And so you both are trying to let each other go, but you don't want to let each other go. So you're both looking deep into your mirrors and then cutting all the people, places, and things out, getting in the way of this in order to come together stronger than before, just as destiny writes for you guys, right? Libra, Taurus energy, Leo, Cancer energy. Man, this whole person's chart's activated for you. This is a deep reading, you know what I mean? Star cards, the healing with this. There's that Seven of Cups, 10 of Wands. That leads it right in. There it is. Check that out. That's the healing vibes on this, that you come through and cut that devil energy out, go off the grid, and you come back and see you two come together with that Empress vibes. This is getting ready to happen faster than expected. So you guys, you just had to cut those devil energies out with the Judgment card. You guys both have been doing, you guys are doing the same thing behind the scenes. Good Lord, your frequencies are so similar. Oh my word. So yeah, the Judgment card shows cutting that devil vibes out, healing from it, and being guided back together just as destiny dictates. That's why you guys are both working on these tower moments. That, remember, in traditional Rider-Waite, the Fool card takes the leaf off the tower moment. If I didn't know better, I'd swear one or both of you guys were planning these tower moments. But it brings you guys back together, and you guys get to rebuild back stronger than before and cut out all the options and the devil energies and those 7 of cups, 7 deadly sins that were getting in the way, so that you guys rise together as kingdom spouses, Emperor to the Empress vibes. It's a divine union. Look, I knew it. It's a divine union, Empress and the Hierophant. You guys do wind up together. This is totally different. It's one on your mind, but it is divine couples on this. When kingdom spouses finish the separation phase and come back together, that's the Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands heard around the world. Cancer, Leo, Aries energy on this. You guys are both, everything you're going through right now, even the stuff you think, oh, they don't know I'm doing this. They're doing the same thing. Oh, Pisces doesn't know I'm doing that. Whatever you're going through, they're going through too. And guess what happens? It leads you guys both right back together. 10 of Wands, Strength card. Look at you guys are both miserable without each other. Look at that. Pisces, you want a drink? No, I'm fine. Pisces person, you thirsty? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. You miss Pisces? Who's Pisces? I don't know Pisces. Who's Crosswatcher? I don't know Crosswatcher. 10 of Wands, Strength card. You guys will make it through this one. This is happening faster than you think. I love it for you. Pisces, please hype and like the reading. If you want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, all right, all you got to do, scan the link tree up here or use the link that's in the description box or comments. It's also pinned in my bio on TikTok and Instagram, all right? That'll take you to the Archer link tree of all the channels here that we support, all the digital small businesses, manifesting journals, women's healing services. There's a lot of stuff. It's awesome, and check it out or book a reading with me. And thanks for hyping, liking the reading, being a part of the fam, interacting down in the comments section. And you actually, I'm going to be doing another reading for you on Friday. So you get another reading this week. But until next we meet, Pisces, I'll see you then. Until then, peace, love, and spinny heads. Love you, Pisces. We did it, guys. We made it. Thank you all for being here. I got a question for you guys. What you guys feeling? I mean, with that awesome sauce, like chunky cinnamon apple awesome sauce, good news that I got during Gemini earlier. You guys want me to do a couple super chats for you guys? I'll do a couple super chats. I still got energy. I'm still charged. I'm feeling good. If you guys want me to, I'm down. What do you guys say? I don't mind. Instagram, if you want to come on over to YouTube up and get a personal question answered. TikTok, I got you. Happy birthday, Val. It was on Monday. You know what? There's a reason that's happening for, because the energy of you trying to move on is what draws them back in on this. And you know what it is? You're frustrated for them not coming back. You know what he did, Val. Same thing. He forgot your birthday. Watch, it'll be this weekend. Happy birthday. And you're like, it's not the 28th. It was the 2020, you know, right? That sort of a thing. So, okay, are you guys okay if I do an intermission? Gonna go rest up for a second, stretch, work my back, just like, see, I'm paying attention to it, fitness, right? I knew it. I'm like, yep, I got it. I'm gonna go stretch my back, work on my posture, all right? It is Christy, and I will get these, all these individual readings. I'll get them uploaded to TikTok tomorrow so you guys have them too. But right now, all 12 signs are available on YouTube. And then once we're done, we'll do a couple timestamps too. What do you think, Limitless? What do you think, Shelly? Cappy Goat? Melissa? Mel? What do you guys think? You guys wanna? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Albrecht. Thank you. Okay. I'm down if you guys are. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling charged. Still channeling. Still jamming. You know what I mean? So if you want to. All right. If you guys are cool with it, we'll get timestamps posted afterwards. But let's do, I'm going to take a 5-minute intermission. That'll rest the throat chakra. Let me walk around, stretch my legs. And 5 minutes, and we'll do 10 super chats. You down? Because then we'll have like a separate set of, we'll do the super chats. We'll have the 12 signs, timestamps, and then we'll hit that part. So I'm down if you guys are. What I'll do is, all right, I'm going to pop the intermission music on. TikTok, you guys can totally hang out too. You can totally hang out too. Oh, thanks. You're down. Christy's down. She's cool with it. TikTok, I'll include you guys in it too. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to do the 5-minute intermission so we can all rest, stretch ourselves, go to the lobby, get yourselves a snack and whatnots, talk amongst yourselves. And sorry, hold on, Leo Venus. Hold on. There, now I'm GQ reader again. Okay, we're better now. Okay. Anyhow, I'm a grown man. I don't need to do that. All right, I'm down. Pastel Yellow's got a thumbs up. Social Shelly's down. All right, Val, Christy. Okay. All right, I'm going to pop the intermission banner. Olga's in. Okay, bet. All right, we are going to open it up as of right now. Let's do, I do have a Super Chats closed banner too, Mel, so we'll be good on that one. Okay, I'm going to pop this into intermission, take 5 minutes to rest me, the energies, etc. And we'll be right back and we'll do some Super Chats. All right, Burb. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right. Hi, guys. Oh, wait. Okay, Shelly, I see yours because Mel just texted me about some issues on the YouTube side of things. So can you guys hear me? You doing okay? If not, we're still going to do it without the super chats. We can just like post the comments up, trying to see what we're cooking. All right, there's the other Shelly. I see multiple haze from Shelly. All right, TikTok, you're looking good. Thanks, Christy. All right, cool. Hey, if you guys can't get the super chat parts in or something. Okay, I see the okay, Shell. Perfect. Mike, yeah, mic check. It wouldn't be Archer without a mic malfunction. All my friends in the entertainment industry, I can't find wireless mics that can go to 2 outputs. That's really all I need. I need a wireless mic that goes to 2 outputs that can last longer than 4 hours before it needs recharge. Those are my requirements. That's all I need. If anybody wants to post in the comments about a mic for that, I'm down. I will buy it. Okay, pastel yellow is cool. I don't know if I'm seeing comments, but Mel is saying that the comments weren't. Hold on, let me go over this way and see what's going on here. We're going to check. If not, and we can do a comment. Let's see. I'm going to switch over to this screen. Oh my gosh, that's what I sound like. I'm sorry, everybody. All right, so I'm seeing the comments here. Interesting. I got yours, Anna. That one popped. Okay. All right. We're good. We're still going to work 10 super chats. All right. We got this. Let's give it a try. TikTok, I haven't helped you guys out in a long time. I feel bad about that. So post up your questions. Okay. And YouTube, if you can get the comment out, I'm not worried about the super chats. It's not about the money. I make enough. I got enough different investments and stocks and bonds and things going down. I'm fine. I got money people don't even know about. I got money I don't even know about going down. So it's not about the super chats at this point. It's about helping you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's my Act 2420 mission. So if there is a thing to type, if you guys can, go ahead and bust out your questions. It's not about the super chat or the money. I'll answer 10 questions. I'm not sure why we're not getting the chat box working. Oh, hold on. Let me look and see. Post read. There's that. Okay. I'm going to try. Yeah, it claims we're good on that screen. So I think we're okay there. Same with you guys, Instagram. You guys want to type something in on Instagram too? You guys are cool. All right, Anna, let's see what we got because your super chat process. That one came through. M, I got you. Yeah, you can do yes or no's. I can do whole readings. Totally. I don't limit my abilities just to the yes or no. I'll even give you details. Totally. All right, Anna, get me into Anna, go with him's energies. Let's see what we got. Give me a current energy check for Anna. Let's see what we got for Anna 777 at 332.42. All right. The high priest. Oh, hold on. 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords on the high priestess. The King of. Ooh, that's the Knight of Cups with Temperance. You know what this retrograde's doing? It's got him thinking about you more than anybody else in his life. Behind the scenes, that's the thing. He wants to offer you something during this retrograde. Knight of Wands shows him in hot pursuit. He is learning his lessons. He couldn't keep distracting things on this with the 3 of Pentacles. The guardian angels are leading him back your way, Anna. So I'm putting you on the list. You guys are going to be a couple that retrogrades back together. 10 of Pentacles. It does go long-term for you. All right. He does see you as his future. He's awakening to that right now during Pisces season. All right. Yeah. Anybody on TikTok, you guys want to post too? Anna, you cool? So far, we got like the 1 timestamp. This has been interesting. We've had a lot of stuff going down. This is the kind of stuff that would yeah, go for it. Type it up, Rolology. You're cool. Randy, I got you, brother. Okay. See, look at this. This is the power. This is the power we got at this channel. We're making it through it, even with little technical internet glitches going on, right? You got it? Okay, cool. So it's not letting us post comments over on YouTube. Anybody who wants to over on YouTube, do you know if do they want to come over to TikTok to ask the question or type it in? All right, let's see. 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So it is doing a little bit of a lockup. Okay, Randy. Randy, let's do yours at 334.14. Give me an energy check for Randy. What's going down? The Magician card, the 7 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the King of Cups. Inez currently right now is going through a period of regret and working on self-love, self-focus. The 7 of Swords, the 2 of Cups is her coming to some terms during the retrograde about the stuff she did and said wrong to you. She is in the energies during the retrograde that may lead to her reaching out. It doesn't start with an apology, but she might find a reason to reach out to you. Could even be out of a little bit of retrograde frustrations. Okay, so it might not start as a straight "I'm sorry" text, but just like finding a reason to make contact with you. Okay. Hey, what's up, Vicky? Vicky Wonderhands. What's up now? What to do? I did. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Dude, I always get nervous on this side, so the confirmation always helps. All right, Allison, for Rolology Fitness, what do we got? All right, energy check for Rolology Fitness. Here we go. 10 of Swords, the 2 of Wands into the 5 of Cups. Okay, the 9 of Swords. They're in denial. You know they subscribe to you and follow you under a fake profile. Literally everything you post, they're watching you. They see the glow up as it's starting to happen, and it's got them in the 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands regret with the 5 of Cups. They feel like they missed the boat. So 9 of Swords to the King of Pentacles shows that as they clear through this in the High Priestess, that during retrograde, you've got an ex reaching out, as well as the new person that you've been interested in that isn't going anywhere. Okay. You got 2 people getting ready to make contact with you, and you're going to wind up with a 2 of Wands choice of which way to go. Okay. You got X and a new interest. You not bad at all. All right. Let's see what else we got. YouTube, it is still jamming, isn't it? Okay, so you do Rolology Fitness. Allison's like, I do not choose the X. Fair enough. You got it covered. All right, YouTube, we're going to get the timestamps posted up for you so we can overcome through this, and we will do some more super chats later since we've got like the comment section locked up. All right, so we'll get timestamps on this posted for you. I'm going to finish up over on TikTok. If y'all want to come to TikTok, help yourself. And it's no worries. It's just a little one of them internet tech glitches. No problema. All right, so everybody on YouTube, if you want to come to the after party, it's over on TikTok. We'll hang out over there for a little bit. All right. Otherwise, remember, this will resonate to any placement. And I read very much like a Bob Ross painting. So like if you got 3 hours to kill and you want to hang out, if you listen to the entire all signs from Aries to Pisces, it's much like a Bob Ross painting where each picture lines up to tell a story. You'll find out the whole thing is the story of you and your person. Anyhow, on that note, I love this deck and thank you all for being here. And I'll see you over on TikTok for the after party. All right. Till then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. After party's at Target. It's in the seasonal area. All right. It's right by the plastic Easter eggs, I think, is where we're going to be at. Okay. So I'll see you guys later.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.